On MySpace, Chester's Ashes, V is in Victor 5. Go ahead, send me a message. We're having a meeting this Saturday. We're going to see what we can do for the show out here.
Yeah, the new listeners have no idea what this show is all about. Yeah, we got Frank Vincent in studio. It's like a mafia, Frank. We got the Chicago mob, we got the New York mob, we got the Jersey mob.
You gotta say Chicago.
Chicago.
I can't hear myself. Chicago.
Hey, why don't his headphones work over there?
Couch. How did I get laying on the couch?
You can sit here. I thought you wanted to be comfortable. That's all.
Sit over there.
All right, then sit over there.
Let Frank Vincent sit where he wants to sit.
All right.
For the love of God.
Why don't you go over there? Chester, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Let him sit in a chair like a gentleman.
Thanks to all the pests out there helping the Opie and Anthony show. All right, we got Frank Vincent in studio.
Can't hear my.
Oh boy.
Holy mackerel! Now I'm on the air.
There you go.
Now you're on the air.
Now you're doing the show.
That's Chicago.
Yeah, we're on WCKG, so say hi to Chicago.
Hi, Chicago. You know, Casino, the movie, they were all from Chicago.
That's right.
Remember
Hey, that's right.
The accent?
Of course.
Joe Pesci said accent.
Accent.
You know, Casino gets better and better the more you watch it, man. That is just an amazing
And you watch it every time.
I watch it like every Monday afternoon.
There's no flipping around the channels, having that on, and then you pass it. If you have the remote in one hand and you pass that, you have no male genitals.
There's certain movies you don't pass.
You don't pass that one by.
That Goodfellas.
Right.
Raging Bull.
Exactly.
Which is never on. Raging Bull, when that's on, you're like, oh, God.
Yeah,
special day.
That's the Scorsese thing. He's got so much in there, and you have to watch it 20 times to see it all.
Yeah.
Because there's so much happening that you miss.
Anything. And now, of course, you were in here about, how long ago would you say?
I don't know.
March last year.
Was it March?
Almost a year?
There?
Yeah, almost a year.
Now, some people might find this odd, but there was a movie I hadn't seen ever till after your visit, and it was Jungle Fever.
Uh-huh.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Spike Lee.
Oh, my God, what a scene you have.
So Spike says to me, he brings me in, he says, I want you to read this scene. This is the scene with Annabella, and I have to beat her up.
Oh, beat her up.
Because she's going with a black guy.
Yeah.
So she walks in the door, and I crack her, and I say things to her, very, very bad things. And, you know, I can't say them on the radio, but, you know, you're married. And so Spike says, you're going to have a problem with it because he's got all black crew.
Right, so it's got to be a little uncomfortable, even though obviously you're acting and stuff, but it's got to be uncomfortable to use that type of language.
So I said, Spike, do you have a problem with it? He said, no. I said, let's go. And we went and we did it, yeah.
Wow.
And you did it in front of the black crew? You're a brave man.
You know what the thing is, though? Here's the thing. If you're an actor, and you're very good,
like you
put that over. You put it across.
Yeah.
I would look, if I was a black guy on the crew, I'd look and go, goddamn, he's doing this a little too good.
That's no acting.
Like that's what I'd be afraid of. It's like, you know, he's really doing a good job. This isn't even in the script.
Right.
This guy's ad-libbing.
If I was in that situation, I would have had some weird inflection somewhere just to make it sound like I was acting.
Sound like you're acting. My God, how could you bring this gentleman over to your band?
Your mother would turn over in the grave if she knew you were with a black guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and you would just smack
Annabella Ciara, yeah.
And it was such a scene where she's got her groceries, she opens the door, it's all peaceful at night.
Bam. Right
when that door opens, bam, you smack her.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal.
And you know, Michael Imperioli played my son.
Yeah. Well, he was kind of in the background of that scene.
Speaking of the N-word really fast, because it's in the paper today, and God, do we hate saying, speaking of the N-word, but they dump out on this portion of the Opie and Anthony show. A Queen City councilman is on a mission to abolish the N-word.
Abolish it.
Yeah.
No, I think if it's being used in a way that it has nothing to do with hate or anything, especially in the comedy world like that, where, you know, those kind of taboos should be taken. Not like Michael Richards when he got up on stage and lost his mind, but, you know, that I think you should have free reign to use that word.
Well, no, really. I mean, it's very hard to throw that in. I mean, how many people that can use it are black people. Huh? The only comics that could ever use that word is a black comic. You can't get no matter what context you can say it in, somebody's going to come up to you and give you
and have a problem. Louis C.K. used it brilliantly the other day. Brilliantly.
What did he say?
The other day. It was Patrice O'Neill was in here, a black comic, and he was talking about Jews and how the derogatory term for Jews, kike, got invented.
Right.
And I don't know if it's true or not, but he said that at Ellis Island, when the Jewish people came, they would use a circle to represent a Jewish person, which is something called a keikel.
Right.
This was his explanation.
That's true.
I don't know, but this was his explanation.
Well, it's Italians, WAP.
Yeah.
That's without papers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where that came from.
See?
Yeah, that's
Learned
true.
something new.
So it all comes back from Ellis Island when they came over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. So if you allow him to say the N-word, you have to allow him to say Irish, Shanty Irish.
Yeah,
Polak.
everything. Everything. Mick. All that stuff has to be then under the same thing where we can't say it or can't use it in any context. That's ridiculous.
Well, the point is, you can't start banning words, and this councilman should know that. You can't ban words.
Right.
First Amendment. It's the first one they came
He's talking about just walking around New York City, not being able to use the word.
If you used it, you would
If
be...
you're stupid enough to use the word as you walk around New York City, so be it.
Yeah, I think there's payment enough if you use the N-word in New York City.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially if you're on the subway, because you're not surrounded by crackers.
You got to get slapped a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's in the news today. We were just talking about that, so I wanted to bring that to the table.
That's jungle fever, right? Yep.
No,
Yeah.
I actually dated her. The first black girl I ever dated, I didn't know what to call her. African American, whatever. Negro, colored. I actually called her colored. I said,
What are you, 1950?
I didn't know. I messed up. I called her a colored girl.
Aunt Jemima, you called her.
Yeah. That was later. That was the role play we did.
That's the 30s.
Oh, role play. I got her a little headband and some syrup.
You're an ass.
So what did that get you when you called her a colored girl?
She actually forgave me because I didn't know. I just was like,
how could you be so ignorant as to not know that term hasn't been used in 50 years?
They've switched because that's right when they went to this is what you call black people now.
African American,
black people. It went from colored to black people to African American.
I think African American has been the accepted term for years now.
Not years.
She didn't think you were black, did she?
No, she didn't. She thought I was Puerto Rican, but I'm
Hispanic.
Irish Italian. I'm Irish.
You're
Italian.
Irish Italian.
Robert Patrick Kelly.
That could absolutely be Hispanic.
Wow. He's a guinea Mick.
Yeah. Whoa. No, I'm joking. But she forgave me, but it was just, I was like, I never went out with a colored girl before. And she was like, what did you just call me? I was like, oh, but my grandfather, he still calls the neighbors. He's like the colored guy. And I'm like, Pop, I got in trouble once for that. You don't want to do that.
You still go out with her?
Huh? No, I wish I did. She was fantastic. She had a little afro, and she'd wear a bandana to bed so it didn't get indented in the pillow.
Really?
Yeah, they wear it was so, and she came out, this was so cool. She came out of the house with a bowl of peaches. She was like, baby, you want a peach? And I was like, I guess, yeah, I'll have a peach. I didn't, because we don't eat peaches without a fork or a knife. She was sucking them right out of the bowl.
And
Frank, punch him in the face.
Sexy.
That's the whole claim to fame, the bandana and peaches.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very sexy. She was very sexy.
Was
Black
it-
girls are very sexy.
Was she very black?
She was, she looked like she could run a marathon. Like that little small bum. You know that little small African booty? Mm-hmm. Not the big American black girl.
Where it has an extra piece on
that
it?
little African small, it looks like almost like a 12-year-old boy booty.
You put your drink on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can you can rest your beer on the back of her butt at the pool.
You ever play Slave Girl? Did you ever get really crazy with her? What's the craziest thing you did with her?
As
far as, the racial thing.
Racial difference.
I was talking to Patrice about this. There's a couple types of black girls. There's the black girl, okay, with the peaches and the bandana. Then there's the white girl, black girl, which they're crazy. They're nuts.
Really?
Yeah, white girl, black girl.
It's like, hey, how are you? What's going on? I'm Sarah. And they went to college and hung out with fat white chicks, and they're psycho.
He's got it all down.
They're psycho. No, they're really nuts because they're like want to be choked, then they cry, and then they come back, and they were fat, but now they're skinny, and they have a photo of it, and it's kind of nasty, and you got to be careful of their hair because they have the tracks, and like, no, my hair will fall out. Relax.
And they put the photo on your phone.
They put
her photo on your phone. You carry it around.
Yeah. Well,
show it to people.
No, we got to be careful of that.
Be careful.
He's from Boston. He's got to be really careful.
So then, what's the third?
Well, then there's just, ghetto black.
Yeah.
But there's the black girl, like the one I dated. She was black, but she was going to be a nurse or something, but she was, like, from Africa. Then there's the American ghetto black, but then there's the white girl black. The white girl black, they're nuts. Sexually, they're like white girls, but they have the same guilt. Like, I was with this girl, and I was, she like, oh, choke me. Like, and I was like, started to choke her, and then she started crying, and I was like, I'm sorry. But this happened like 6 times in my bathroom.
How do you choke a girl? I don't care.
I kept choking her and choking and stomping, and I'm like, do you want me to choke you?
I don't care if she's asking to be choked. How do you choke? What? You say no.
Yeah, right.
You say
like
no, you
it's
lunatic.
A theater choke. It's not a real choke.
Theater choke.
Yeah, you ever fight with, fake fight? You choke them a little. You don't choke them out.
She was crying.
You don't choke them like you hate a baby. It's
What
like
do you use? Do you use a garrote? What do you use?
I'm not a ninja.
Gotta love Frank Vincent.
A garrote. Who knows what a garrote is?
Right.
There's some piano wire.
That's
piano wire on a couple of sticks.
We've used a garrote on a few guys.
Garrote. How great is that? No, you're with the.
So that's her fetish, or that's her thing.
White.
So
black
you feel
girl.
really uncomfortable because you're like, all right, this is what she wants. So you start doing it. Then you feel guilty, so
No.
you stop, and then she wants more.
No, I was into it. I didn't feel guilty. I wanted to do it, but
You wanted
then
to
when
choke her.
well, not choke her to death, but
Choke her
a little frustration for all that happened to me as a child.
We know white black girl.
Who?
Francine.
Yeah.
White black.
Francine is white black girl. She's black, but she was raised in like a wealthy part of Connecticut.
She's white.
Yeah, so she's white. She doesn't know anything about the ghetto. She doesn't know anything about anything.
Crazy.
But whenever sexual conversations have come up, she's a little weird. There's a little weird thing going on there.
They're weird, man. You got to watch out for the white black girl. Black girl, African, great. Ghetto black, the best. Sexually, they're like. I remember the first ghetto black I ever went. Because we're used to white guys.
Too intimidating.
We're white guys. We want with white girls. They're so guilty. We gotta hurry up, grab this, do this, grab this, do this. Before they know it, they're like, "Oh my god, I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it." But black girls,
You just described rape, you idiot.
no, but white girls, you need to give a white girl an excuse so she doesn't feel bad about it. Black girls, ghetto black girls, they already made their mind up whether they're gonna sleep with you.
Right.
I'm gonna do it. And I actually was with this girl. She's like, "Baby, slow down. We're gonna do this." Honest to God, exactly. And she went over to.
You really got to work at screwing it up. You mean?
So basically, you're saying you go real fast with the white girls because you don't want her thinking.
You can't have it.
You don't want her changing her mind.
Have another glass of wine, honey, quick.
Exactly.
But the black girl already made up her mind.
Yesterday.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
Wow, Bobby, you are very
into it,
knowledgeable.
man.
Oh yeah,
Very knowledgeable.
I've studied. Just stay away from the white black girls. Oh my God,
Interracial relationship.
You'll get caught up in some court stuff. Trust
What
me.
about white girls?
White girl? What?
White girls.
Well, white girls are just like black white girls. They're nuts. They got
crazy.
issues. Yeah, they've been touched on the doll. I mean, it's crazy stuff.
On the
They're
doll.
just a little nuts. They went too far with something, and they still hold that.
A little bit of baggage.
Yeah, once you desensitize yourself to sex, okay, but you feel guilty about it because of your religion or your upbringing, or your parents, you're done because you want that, but you can't have that. So then you go and get it, and then you got to say no, and then you're nuts.
The wildest girls growing up were always the ones with the parents that made them go to church every Sunday and Stations of the Cross on Christmas and this, and they were the ones that every free second
Couldn't wait.
was something sexual. Couldn't wait. Right.
And when they get it, they go nuts. They're nuts.
Just create
You're from
monsters.
Boston?
I'm from Beantown, yeah.
I'm from North Adams.
North Adams,
no
all right.
kidding.
Yeah.
I actually was. There was a movie you did in the North End, I think,
Yeah.
in Boston,
The Handsome Thing.
and the Handsome
They
Thing.
changed the name of it, I think, yeah.
And I remember that.
That was great.
It was a good movie.
I just did Stiffs up there, too, with Danny Aiello.
Oh, okay.
Should be coming out soon.
Stiffs.
Stiffs.
Hey Frank, I got a question for you. Everyone knows all your famous movies, obviously. What was the worst movie you were in your opinion?
Oh, man.
Just
that's a long list.
What about one that just stands on your mind? Like, oh God, I can't believe I actually have this on IMDb.
Well, you don't know they're that bad when you're doing them. You think they're bad, but some of them never come out. And they're the ones that... I was in Puerto Rico for 3 weeks. I did a movie... Oh, I don't remember the name of it. I forgot it on purpose.
Good, see?
Never came out. Finally, the guy put it out or something. I wound up with a check for like $8,000 because he owed money back.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh, boy.
I did like 60 movies. I don't know. There's a lot.
Yeah, he's got a lot of movies.
A lot of independent movies that weren't so good.
Yeah, all right.
But you know, when you're struggling to do it, you act. You go to work. You go to work. Guy gives you money.
And then you get lucky to have such a great resume of great movies that people forget about the
the bombs.
They allow you a couple of bombs.
Well, sometimes you do a movie. A guy says, "Listen, I want to do this thing. I want to give you that," and you do. Okay, I say, nobody's going to see it anyway. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, for the cash.
Yeah, you pocket a little cash.
For the cash.
Well, you get when you're a star like you get a certain quote. And if someone wants you to work in their movie, you'll work in a movie. Yeah. If you pay me this much money and I like the script, I'll come and do it.
It's my minimum, right?
That's what you get, right? So,
hey, let's go to the phones. Malik wants to comment about what Bob was saying. Malik.
Yo, what's up, Owen? What's going on?
What's happening, man?
Mr. Vincent, how you doing?
Good, Malik. What's up?
All right, Bob.
Are you Irish?
Nah, I'm black, bro.
I know.
Yo, Bob, you're my new hero. You got all 3 versions of Sisters down pat. How did you become so knowledgeable on that, my man, being from Boston?
I know, right? I should. Well, it took me quite let me tell you something. Quite a nights of I'm scared if I had something and eating peaches and watching out for tracks so they don't come out of their hair. And...
See, it's not the fact that Bob dated 3 black girls, one black, white, one black, and one African. You went through so many that you were able to pick and choose and realize the differences.
Yeah. Who knew?
Oh, well, you know what?
No clue.
And black girls smell different than white girls.
You're
still.
a scientist.
They smell different than white girls.
Yeah.
White girls smell to black dudes. Like different. I'm telling you, the guys. Look, I had 3 white guys staring at me like, "What did you say about white chicks?"
Wait, so black guys with a white chick?
It smells. If you go, have you ever been with a black girl?
No.
Really?
I swear to God, no.
Ever?
Look at him, really?
Yes. All right. Frank just gave me the old Italian mob. Don't ask me, kid.
Frank did?
You ever get smacked in the face?
Hi, hon. My wife's listening.
I'm going to treat. Sorry.
All right.
It should be Nat King Cole over here. What kind of people are they?
Right.
What the hell kind of people are they? He asked me right in front of everybody if I did a black chick. Go on, man, freaking black chick.
Why is Frank how a white girl could fall for a guy like that?
We hit it for you.
25 years in the music business. There's your answer.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Yeah. For you at home, Frank's been nodding for the last 2 minutes straight.
So they smell different.
Not smell. Yeah, I don't want to say
different
smell.
Perfume,
they don't smell like not different perfume. It's a different body odor.
Organic.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
How come you never do Def Comedy Jam, bro? Because let me tell you, with statements like that, you would get over on the black audience, bro. You know it. We peoples now.
Yeah, all right, man. What's up, bro?
All right.
I'll see you on Xbox 360, sucker.
All right, punch it out, fellas, please.
Thanks, Malik.
Thanks, man.
Listen,
Malik.
we got to take a break. Frank Vincent in studio. Your book's in paperback now there, Frank.
Sure is.
A Guy's Guide to Being a Man's Man. We'll talk about that a little bit.
All right.
And you're sticking around, right?
Yeah, I'm not going.
Does he have to leave?
No.
Okay, good. And we'll talk about The Sopranos a little
It's
bit.
my white girl publicist.
Yeah. She's a white girl, too, by the way.
White girl.
She's very white over there.
Very white. She's
Not a hint of black in her.
No.
And we'll get
Bobby was going to make a joke.
I was, but I pulled right back.
He thought best.
I looked right at him.
Smart
I got my...
Smart guy.
She's a beautiful woman.
Because you still don't know if he's an actor or not. You don't know.
Look, let me tell you something. Gandolfini, is an actor because when you hear him, he's like, "Hey, how are you?" He pronounces his R's and
Right.
And you're like, he's not a mob guy. But him, it's like,
You have no idea. You really don't know. You don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, you know he's got something going on.
Frank will
some
go,
type of connection.
Yeah, Frank will go from, telling you how he delivered a certain line to just hitting you with a bat.
My daughters still think that way. My daughters.
Really?
Honey, are you in the mob? I'm an actor, honey.
Well, they're not bringing anything home. That you,
Oh, no. Man, bring another. That smells different.
Peaches in this house.
Frank
In
Vincent.
the wine.
Yeah, Frank Vincent, everyone.
He has that clip of Jungle Fever playing in a loop in his house.
Look.
That's Christmas music at his house.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. That's going to make me laugh all day. All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. The phones are lit. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Want to take one? Amanda from Lansdowne. She's black, and she doesn't know what kind of black girl she is. We can do a whole hour on this, but we got
Bobby
Frank Vincent in studio, so we got to get back to Frank. But first, Amanda. Amanda, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Just wanted to make a comment about your black girl thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I'm not, like, angry or anything.
White black girl. Off the bat.
Immediately, right?
Mom knows.
She said, I'm not angry or anything. She apologized. Black girls don't apologize.
No, never. Actually, I even know that one.
Yeah, that's just right off the bat, honey. What do you got, one white parent? What's going on? You were adopted? Foster home?
No.
Juvenile hall? What happened?
Well, I am mixed, though.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, yeah? What's your mom?
Well, my mom's black.
And your dad?
He's white.
And
Wow.
Your fingernails are short, right? You cut your fingernails short?
Well, see, the thing is, like, I work a lot and they break.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you like supermodel beautiful too?
No, like, I'm actually, like, a little bit on the heavier side. But see, the funny thing is...
That means fat.
No.
Anyway,
Oh, you son of a...
getting back to Frank Vincent.
She ruined the whole thing by saying that. And she got hung up on you are a bastard, Opie.
Honey.
He was ready. He was ready.
Yeah.
To go in.
A little on the heavy side. Click. Goodbye.
Yeah, believe me, he did you a favor hanging up on you.
Yeah, it would get a lot uglier.
Yeah.
Frank Vincent, his book is in paperback, A Guy's Guide to Being a Man's Man. You want to explain this? We got a lot of new listeners listening since the last time you were in.
Guy's Guide to Being a Man's Man. I'm going to straighten out some of these guys out here because they all look like they slept in hampers, number one. You see a couple walking in the restaurant, you see a beautiful girl all trimmed up, pretty nice. This guy, wrinkled shirt, hanging out, stupid sneakers. This is not cool, man. We're losing these girls. These girls are beautiful. They're going after older guys.
Classy guys.
So the young guys need to they have to catch up. So we're going to teach them how to date like a man, what movies to watch as a man, maybe smoke a cigar like a man. We have an interview with Vincent Pastor, Big Pussy, about cigars. Mm-hmm. We teach them how to eat, what restaurants to go to. We teach you how to listen to music like a man's man, what music to play while you make love. Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra. Good sexy romantic song.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the tempo.
Yes.
So you don't get out of sync.
To the moon.
I guess I should.
You can handle that.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
good.
songs not to play when you're making love.
Mm-hmm.
Celebration.
Nah.
Not that cool. Not cool.
That could hurt. You could hurt yourself.
Right.
If you're a man that likes men, you can play that.
That and YMCA.
It's raining men outfit.
That's another book.
Right. And we visit Las Vegas like a man's man. We have a interview with my man James Caan. In the music section, Stevie Van Zandt talks about music. So we're covering all the bases. Teach you how to get a date. And it's all done with tongue in cheek, and it's a fun little book.
You really do need. I'm telling you, there's no more. I'm a guy. I always thought I thought I'd be a man. I always wanted to be like him. Like that's a man. Look at him.
Right.
Look at him. He's a man.
Yeah.
If something happens, he's going to know what to do. If something happened right now, I wouldn't know. I'd scream. I'd look at you. I'd go, what do we do?
Get the phone.
And you'd be like, go that way. You'd know what to do. You'd
know
go this
exactly what to do. That's brilliant.
I really am just a guy, like just a dude. I don't think I'm ever going to be. I'm going to have to get the book.
You got it. Yeah.
You're like a man. There's no men
And
anymore.
Frank,
That's right. My father was a man. Yeah.
How do we smell like you? Someone's got to point it out. The guy smells terrific here.
Wow,
You go to the.
You're not smelling that?
Go to the.
He really does smell good.
All right, thank you.
Men's department of Macy's.
What do you get?
And they give you a little.
Little sample?
What's the other store with all the perfumes in it?
Jesus.
Sephora. Sephora?
That's a chick store, isn't it?
No, they have men's stuff in it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
They spray it on a little thing, and you smell it, and you pick something you like.
What kind of cologne do you wear? Can I ask?
Yeah, this is Pie by Givenchy.
Wow, can you say that again? Wow.
Did I get you hot? Pie by Givenchy.
Whoa.
Cross your legs.
I can't.
I like how Bobby says he's a dude though or something. Don't you feel like you haven't crossed that threshold from kid?
Well, Anthony, listen to me and you. Okay,
Yeah.
You're going to go home with a video, a computer with a cam hooked up to you so people can watch you drive home. Do you think a man would do that?
Never.
A guy would do that. You know, I play video games. I'm yelling at a 9-year-old on 3 o'clock in the afternoon, telling him to throw more smoke grenades. You know what I mean? Like he goes home, he probably reads, he cuts up a couple onions, a pepper, makes a sauce, and there's not even dinner. What are you making a sauce for? I don't know, just in case on Sunday.
Every phone call he's taking is important.
Yeah, he's taking
not just your dopey friends.
And Bob can't take his chick to a movie because he's playing Xbox with a bunch of 9-year-olds from all over the country.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't even be bald. You know what I mean? I have to wear a hat to hide my baldness. A man could be bald.
If you're a man's man,
yeah,
you can pull off the bald thing.
Yeah, he could wear a ring. Do you got a ring on?
No, I didn't wear it early in the morning.
But you have what?
Certain times of day. He knows the time of day to put jewelry on.
It's like a man. There's no more men. Like back in the day with when the Titanic at the end of that movie. There was
Titanic.
Well, listen, they had women and children first. Do you think that would fly if a cruise ship was going down now?
No.
I would grab 2 babies and use them as flotation devices. I'd get the fattest chick I could find and float on her belly out of there.
Well, you have to get the book so you know what movies to watch.
What movie? Like what movie would?
Well, I mean, we have different categories. We have gangster movies. We have. Let me see.
I think we know which ones fit in there.
A movie to watch with your girl. That's a man's movie.
Let me see. Let me go here. Western flicks, gangster flicks. We have sports flicks. That's not something you watch with your girl.
No.
We have. I'm going here. We have
some of the little romance.
War flicks.
Maybe.
There's no really chicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to be a man, you don't watch a romantic comedy.
We have chick flicks, and we say I don't think so.
Oh, that's what it is. Look at that.
I don't think so. Just one page, chick flicks. I don't think. But there's a lot of movies you can watch with your buds. You know.
I think I'm gay. I just asked him what flick he had.
Chick flicks, and he showed you a page. I don't think so.
He just showed you a blank page.
I just learned the thing.
What are you going home to watch Bridges in Madison County?
No.
Fried green tomatoes.
Watch True Romance.
Oh, my favorite movie of all time.
Is it? That's a good one.
A lot of people say that's really one of my favorite movies.
It's one of my favorite movies. That and Lonesome Dove.
Lonesome Dove.
All right, I lost you on the Lonesome Dove.
What is 6 hour Dove?
6 hour Western epic.
True Romance. Anyone with any Sicilian in him has to watch that, and it's an amazing scene.
It's just a great movie. And the end of the movie, but Brad Pitt in the movie, all the cameos.
Who played Elvis?
There was Val Kilmer. How great was that?
Yeah.
You never see his face.
Right.
Yep.
And he was a star at the time, right? And he took that role where you don't even get to see him.
Yeah.
What a cool
And
role.
Brad was cool when he played the...
Sounds like you really wanted to see him there, Bob.
Easy. Quentin hated Quentin wrote that movie.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he hates it.
Why does he hate it?
Because Tony Scott, he said, Tony made it Hollywood and kind of shot it a little different. Quentin would shoot it a little more independent film-like.
More
and that's
I thought it was great.
That was great. It was one of my favorite movies
Pulp
ever.
Fiction's one of my,
Pulp Fiction's a great movie.
When the guy gets pulled over by the cops and he's with the girl and he's got the blow with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
She said,
yeah.
hold it. She said, you nuts, hold it. You nuts.
I look at. I don't want to ever hit a woman in my life. I'm sure that's in the book.
Oh my God!
Don't hit women.
Don't hit chicks.
But
that's the whole package.
They knock your coke out of your hand when the cops are coming. You smack that whore.
He said to the cop, "Hi."
That's one of those scenes where, as it's happening, the first time you watch the movie, you go, "There's no way out of this." This guy is so screwed.
Oh, yeah, he's screwed. Yeah,
There's no wiping it off. There's no...
That kid's a good actor. I forgot his name. The kid who played that role.
Well, he... Yeah.
Oh, Pinchot.
He was just on Celebrity, that VH1 reality show.
Surreal
World. Yeah,
Surreal World.
Yeah, he's crying. He's crying. He got, he got molested, and he came out on the show, and he was crying and flipping out.
You know what you got to do? You got to push all that stuff down, right?
Like a man.
A real man's man pushes all that emotion down.
What page is that? Push the molestation down.
Push any emotion.
42.
You ever get any? You ever get a little misty watching a movie or anything, Frank?
Occasionally, yeah.
Can you remember the movie or the scene or anything?
No, it's usually about maybe about father-son, father-daughter stuff.
Things like that?
That stuff could maybe move me a little, yeah. But I watch movies in a very different way. I watch them in terms of what they are.
As like an artist, you watch them too?
I watch it more like what's going on, the making of it, the production of it.
Yeah.
So the entertainment of it goes away for me a lot. Except a movie like this, where it really takes you away, or a Godfather 2, that kind of a movie where it really takes you, and you forget about the scenes, you forget about how he's cutting it, you forget about what they're doing with the camera.
Like the Chronicles of Nadia, yeah.
Chronicles of Nadia, yeah.
Hey, we're running out of show. Sopranos, Frank. What could you tell us? What could you tell
I
us?
could tell you that it's.
What are you hearing?
It's going to premiere April 8th.
Yeah.
The last nine shows.
This is it. Huh?
This is definitely it?
So far, this is
So far. All right, another season.
Nah,
Who the hell knows?
There's some negotiating going on.
Well, I'm sure.
Well,
It's either that or they'll go with the Sopranos movie next.
They added one more episode this season.
They did, yeah.
So we're going to do 9, and I don't know what's going to happen after that. We just got nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Ensemble Award.
Of course you did.
So
it's a great show.
Yeah.
And what are they playing it on A&E?
A&E, it just premiered in syndication.
Now, how's that working out?
How's that going to work with
Is
all
that
the
gonna
language?
be?
I saw it.
Make that face again.
Yeah, because I just know
you just eat a lemon over there.
We have to loop every show. When we,
Oh, my God.
Even this, whatever we do, you have to go loop it for
the clean
broadcast.
version.
That's great. Instead, you replace freaking with all
Right.
the other words. Take out all the other words. And my character does all that. He does all
Of course.
That. So the words are funny, though. And you see the mouth go,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we talk about that on the show. But who doesn't have HBO in this day and age? Why do you need the A&E version?
A lot of people don't have HBO.
Right,
Like when
a
we
lot
did
of people.
Torgasm,
Yeah.
a lot of people
don't have it.
like now that they have it on DVD, they're like, wow, I never got a chance to see it. It's great. It's like weird how many people don't have
That's
HBO.
what Jimmy did. Jimmy never watched, Jim Norton never watched one episode of The Sopranos until like last season, and then he picked up every single season and sat there until blood came out of his eyes.
I heard that.
Watching every show. He couldn't stop watching.
That's the best way to do it, though.
Yeah, you see it all. You see the whole continuity.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it.
I like at least watching. I get the box sets, and then at least watch the season before when the new season comes out, so you catch up a little bit.
It's going to be a good year.
You can't give us anything, a little spoiler, a little something to get people chattering?
Yeah, dude, your character has got to be going big time. Because last season when how great was that when he was crying?
Oh my God!
And you were like, hey, I thought he was like comforting the guy. And he walks up, he crying. I was like, oh my God,
that was one of the best scenes because I thought these two are close. He's crying. It's like maybe you commiserate with him, or you're just thinking feeling for the guy, and you just come out and go, look at this faggot. He's crying like a baby, like a girl.
If they can make him cry, they can make him do anything.
Right.
That's
See,
it.
he's
That's
just
the line.
thinking,
That's it.
He's thinking business-wise,
He just went old school like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, that spun my head around. It's like, oh, man, the guy just went through all this crap.
Right, his daughter.
And you're just thinking, hey, I want to keep my ass out of jail.
I cry at Extreme Home Makeover. I really do. I can't watch the show.
Frank ought to come over there and slap your face.
I really do. I can't reach it.
I laughed my ass off because I know they're rebuilding those houses in the ghetto, and the film crews and everyone are leaving, and this poor family has to now defend this fortress.
That should be a show after
the show after the show.
You don't think the homies are driving by like, damn, look what they just
brought in a big screen TV.
They got 3 floors, and everybody around it has ranches with bars in the window.
Yeah,
right.
And they got a jacuzzi in the back.
That's
and a slide.
That's why I laugh, because I played out in my head, and it's a huge commercial on TV. What's in the house with the flat screens and and the astronaut chair or whatever the hell they throw in it. Whatever, they just get stupid.
Yeah, they do get ridiculous.
It's like Pimp My Ride. Those cars are getting carjacked as soon as the crew leaves.
They walk in and go, oh my God. Oh my God.
This is beautiful. It's all going to be gone in a week.
You don't cry when the little kid with no legs and no hands comes shuffling in on the floor.
I want to slap you.
Has the new polish so he can get around easier.
Yeah, you're talking like this at a pool table.
I apologize.
That's terrific. Yeah, see, we just laugh at the dumb
Talk
stuff.
like that in front of Frank Vincent. Come on.
We got to get out of here.
You're a Mary.
We got to get out of here. Bob Kelly, you promoting anything today?
I'm going to be in Atlanta in 3 weeks. Check it out on my website and MySpace.
Just try to find him in the city of Atlanta, you douche.
Robert Kelly Live. I got nothing.
RobertKellyLive.com.
Go to RobertKellyLive.com.
Our good pal Louis C.K., his HBO comedy special, Shameless, is tomorrow night on HBO at 10 p.m. Make sure you check that out. And, of course, Frank Vincent.
Had a great time with Frank.
Huh?
FrankVincent.com.
And a guy's guide to being a man's man is in paperback.
Go home and get your Shine Box T-shirts.
Frank's got a great website.
Phil Leotardo T-shirts.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And when the Sopranos start up, can we get you on the show a little bit more or what?
We got a cigar coming out. Got a couple of big commercials coming out.
All right.
We'll be back.
It's been way too long. Frank Vincent, everyone.
Frank, thanks so much.
If you're not joining us over at XM, have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. What's up? Is Frank here?
It works.
Yeah, give Frank a mic. I'm still trying to get my stuff set up here. We're outside Free FM in New York City on a rainy day, a rainy Friday. Bob Kelly out here, Frank Vincent. Anthony, where's Ant?
I'm over here.
Around the corner.
Just got to turn my... There we go.
Hello?
Now we're set.
You know,
Take a little stroll.
While Frank Vincent was on the air, a lot of people on Instant Feedback were asking us if we could get Frank to do Steve's lines from his little acting piece.
Oh.
We had who has done it so far? We had a couple famous actors do it.
Who's Steve?
I can remember.
Huh?
Oh, Chaz Palminteri did it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve is a guy that works with us, and he was doing a little acting of his own on one of our radio promos, and it's awful. Oh, it's awful.
So you think I can do it a little better?
I'm sure.
So where's the lines?
We're going to do it. Can you come up to XM for like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And then we'll let you be?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let you go whack somebody?
And we'll do some acting.
Yeah. Look at it.
Look at this.
Look at these people. They're looking, going, "Oh my God, I can't believe I know that guy."
How are you? That guy should have another drink. His nose is like a
yeah, exactly.
strawberry.
Does Andy Cat nose?
Andy Cat.
Oh, look at this coming down. Hello.
Hi, the lovely ladies.
How cute. You're on the radio with us.
Shut up.
Shut up.
That's what we do. Yeah, shut up.
Shut up.
Watch it, sir. You might get whacked.
Oh, there's a black guy.
It's raining out.
It's a
it looks like
black
the sun
guy.
is in her face. Like I said, where's the black guy?
He just passed. He's not a white guy.
Where's Bobby? Oh, there's Bobby.
I'm right over here. What are you?
I didn't see you.
You look like a Christmas story.
I'm an Eskimo. You look like Goose in Top Gun.
Actually,
the shades on.
Look like cow
with those shades. Look at you.
You
like a
what are you gonna say? A fat ex-model?
I was going to go with the Elvis.
Elvis
obvious
now?
joke.
Oh, you got the Elvis glasses.
Yeah, he got the Elvis glasses.
The present Elvis.
Here's my car.
Where? Right here?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
These guys.
No, is that my car? I don't even know.
These guys ruin traffic all over.
I'll be down in a little while. I'll call you.
I'll call you.
Is that really your car?
No, I don't know.
I bet it is.
Look at this guy.
Look, we
Smack
get
the
the
paper
green.
out of his hand.
I like when people look over, catch a glimpse of you, and go, "Hey, I know that guy."
Yeah, right.
I want Frank Vincent to do something really obnoxious during this walk. Like just kick somebody or
No.
knock a coffee out of someone's hand.
Call the lawyer right away. Don't call the lawyer.
Yeah, he's got,
Excuse me, sir. You want to be on the radio? What's your name?
Rob Gilliland.
What is it?
Rob Gilliland.
I'm gone. I'm shut.
How do you turn
Rob
off?
Gilliland, where you from?
Columbus, Ohio. Depressed Buckeye fan.
Thanks, Bob. See you later.
Exactly. He really could size a guy up quick, can't he?
Blows off the Buckeyes fan.
He said Buckeyes. All right, take it easy.
All right, see you later.
What was his name? Gilliland.
Who cares?
Look at this girl. This young girl I caught her looking at you.
Take a walk.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Look at the ladies. They just stare at him, too.
The bus stop is full.
Yeah. Take it.
You find easy girls at the bus stop. All you need is a car.
Laundromats are good.
Yeah.
They're watching the money. Hi.
Hey.
Who's she with?
Where are you guys from?
He's a clown. That guy's
Not
a
New York,
clown.
right?
See the way he's dressed?
Vermont. No?
Vermont. Oops. We missed one.
Yeah, we missed that. All right, look at
Miss.
Excuse me, miss.
Boots.
Frank Vincent, everyone. Frank Vincent.
Boots.
Oh, boy. Boots.
A lot of junk in that trunk.
They give you the look out of the side of the eye.
Sirs.
There he is.
These guys got to be Frank Vincent fans. They didn't come out for us today, Frank.
We're your fans from a long time ago, man.
What's up, man?
Old fan.
Good. What's your name?
Bill.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing it, Bill?
Christian.
Christian. You sure?
Yes.
Attaboy. What are you doing? You saving lives?
Right now, some poor son of a bitch can't breathe.
Right.
There, you know.
You want an autograph from Frank?
He's going to have him sign his sheet.
Look at that. You now have power of attorney over some patient lying in a hospital. That's great. There you go. Sure. Give it a little signature. Nice.
You want Bob Kelly?
Little Bobby.
Now they're just being polite.
Oh, gee. Opie, you are a prick. Now
I was on HBO too, you know.
Yeah,
I was on HBO Sunday nights.
Take it easy, gents.
Take it easy, guys.
All right.
Look at this guy. I want to just give him 50 and tell him to leave the bags.
Yeah.
Think they're worth 50?
You think so?
Penny a piece they are.
Kenny, bring the fans upstairs. Frank
Hey, how
Vincent's
you doing?
coming up
What's
for a
going
few
on?
minutes.
Hey, how you doing? How
What's
you doing?
happening?
Oh, what's this about?
You know
What?
that guy?
Yeah, I know that guy. He's
What's
an
up?
actor.
He's an
Yeah,
actor?
from Goodfellas with Joe Pesci. He's the one that got whacked. Hi, how are you?
2 seconds, you're going to get whacked.
Pardon me?
In 2 seconds, you're going to get whacked.
You couldn't whack me if I let you.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Get his name.
He
Get his
flinched.
name.
Oh,
What's your name?
you're going to let him talk to you like
What's
that?
your name? Juan?
Yes.
Juan. Spanish?
Ramos.
Juan Ramos. From where?
Right.
Puerto Rico?
Yes.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Todo está bien?
I don't know how to talk to you. What are you eating?
I don't know how to talk to you.
Just a muffin. I'm sorry. Bread with toast.
Can I ask you a question? Did you get those glasses off of Vampire?
No.
Puerto Rican with a muffin.
Uh-huh.
Well, you figure it out.
Yeah, muffin Puerto Rican.
That's good. What do you mean I can't whack you?
You couldn't whack me. I get paid.
I don't. Vito would whack you.
Yeah, right.
Vito would come right to your house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right, take it easy. All right. Give me this. I do this. Because I don't, it's 6th season. Okay.
6th season. That's why you're not shaking his hand.
Next one.
With your muffin.
You make a
grab
good
a
point, though. It
tortilla
is
like
6th
you're
season.
supposed to.
Frank Vincent, everyone. Frank Vincent.
Yes.
All right. Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's hit it upstairs.
All right. We're going to have Frank do some of Steve's awful lines, and then we'll get him out of here.
Okay.
More with Frank Vincent on XM in just a bit.
Opie and Anthony.
Show on the road.
Time to let the fucks fly.
Here we go.
We got Frank Vincent. We talked him into coming up to XM for a little bit.
Sure.
We got
Here
a guy on the line from his cell phone. I need a big favor, boys. Can you have Mr. Vincent say, "Don't cross the family"? I need it for my wrestling entrance theme. Thanks. Bill, turn down the music. And this is for that guy out there, if you don't mind, Frank.
What does he want me to say?
Just don't cross the family.
Come home and get your shine box. Oh, he doesn't want that. Okay. Don't cross the family. Whatever that means.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Exactly.
You jackass. Setting up camp over here.
All right, cool.
The cameras are on.
Yeah, we were talking about Vegas with Frank Vincent. Because Anthony had a nice run. I don't think any of that made the air. I think we were talking about that during the commercial.
Nah, I had a pretty good one.
You had a nice blackjack run.
Last day I had a good run. Yeah, blackjack.
Where'd you gamble?
I was at MGM. Over at the MGM. Did pretty good.
$25 table, $50 table?
Yeah, stay over there.
That's it.
25. You could play for a while.
You get 15 minutes of winning. You got to know how to bet for the 15. If you stay there too much longer, they're going to take
There goes your pile.
Wait, that's the way you do it? 15 minutes?
Well, that's the way they analyze it. When you go in a casino, if you're going to spend 2 or 3 hours, you're going to get like a good shot. 15.
So when you know you're in the middle of your good shot, you should
stick it in.
Get on the clock, right?
Yeah, and just keep betting it up, because you win a hand, boom, boom,
yeah.
double up. Because if you win and pull back, You're not going to make any money.
People don't say, they say, quit when you're ahead. You quit when you start losing. When you'll feel that change.
Right.
And that's when people try to catch up thing that. You'll feel when the shoe changes on you.
Isn't that strange that you definitely feel the turn?
Yeah.
And you know it's happy, but you're like,
bad shoe.
Nah, come on.
And
after turn around.
After a couple of bets, if that trend continues, get up
and the thing
leave.
Is, when you sit down and you don't feel it, you still chase it anyway.
Yep.
Say, well, no, it'll go. I'll be all right. I'll just bet. Give me another. Before you know it, you're like stuck 500.
The worst thing you could say is, now I've lost so many in a row, I'm due.
Hello?
I'm due.
Yeah, you're due.
You're not due.
Look at Frank. Yeah,
you're not due.
Yeah. You're due for a beating.
I've seen these guys. They walk up to a table, don't even sit down. Take like a $500 chip, put it down. Just deal me.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. They wind up pulling like a 16.
Yeah.
The dealer's showing a jack.
Right.
He hits a 10. He busts. It's not playing the game.
No, you got to play it.
You got to be disciplined. You got to know when to get the hell out of the table. Leave.
I only sit on third base. I only sit next to the dealer.
Yeah.
The only place I'll play, because this card determines what he does.
Yeah, right.
If he's got a 6 and you got a 6, I ain't hitting.
No, let him bust.
Let him bust. But he could beat you. But you ain't never supposed to bust in blackjack.
Yeah.
You ain't never supposed to go over.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to lay back a little bit and take your shot that he's going to bust. He's got to hit.
I've sat at some blackjack tables where, and when someone new comes and sits down, I'll put the minimum bet down,
right?
Because I want to see what they do. If the dealer's showing a 5 and they're showing a 3 and they hit it, boom, I'm up, I'm out of here. I'm not going to sit there and lose money
Screw
because
the whole deal up.
Some asshole, I'm playing my game and some asshole screws it up for everybody.
But no one ever talks about those guys screwing it up in your favor.
It can happen, but I've seen it happen.
Yeah, but
it happens. But
you can't depend on it.
You can't depend on it, and when it doesn't happen, you will see a pissed off table, especially if there's some big money bets.
The high rollers that bet 5,000, 10, they sit alone at the table.
Right.
They get their own table.
Them and the dealer.
They might play 2 hands.
Yeah.
But there's nobody there to screw them up. It's my game. I want to play it.
It's going to be what it is.
Like, I made a couple of pretty big-sized bets, and the people at the table were like, what do you want me to do? They were asking me, what do you want me to do? Which is nice and stuff, and I say, just don't be stupid.
Right.
Don't be stupid.
That's a good
That's
advice.
all? That's great advice right there.
Same advice my second stepfather gave me.
Don't be stupid.
But stupid and gambling go together because
true.
it's passion. It's greed. It's money. I don't care.
Yeah.
I take my shot. I'm lucky.
I can't even play blackjack. I actually start to tremble when I say I can't.
Shaky?
I cannot sit at any table. I can sit at roulette and I can do a slot machine. That's it.
Yeah.
Anytime I sit at a blackjack, my hands start to shake.
Yeah. Poker used to get me. The first time I sat at a hold'em table live, because I play online, play on the computer. The first time I sat live at a hold'em table, I was like shaking. Now you're playing with real people. It's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah, the adrenaline's pumping. And I'm playing at a 1-2 table. I'm playing nothing. But what a pisser. And now, I go down there. I play blackjack when I don't have enough time to play poker. Because when I play poker, like I said, I sat down at a table. It was about 7 o'clock at night. Sat down. We got in. Sat down at the hold'em table. I got back up to the room at 8:30 the next morning.
Sure.
So I'll play poker. All fucking night.
You got to put the time in.
You got to spend a lot of time playing poker. Most of the time, you're folding your hand.
Most of the time.
That's 90% of your game is pushing your cards in.
Are you in a tournament or are you just sitting at a table?
Cash game.
Just a cash game. You sit down.
But most of the people are the same people. They don't leave either.
Yeah.
So, if somebody takes some of your chips, you wait, you get them back, or you get them back from this guy. You put enough time in, you play smart, you will walk away.
We got to know when to hold them and know when to fold. That's
you ought to write a song about that.
Yeah, you ought to.
Anthony was telling me at dinner, though, that he was sitting next to an older guy that was showing his cards. He didn't know he was showing his cards.
Oh, yeah,
you gotta tell that story.
Yeah, I felt a little guilty, but I'm gonna take it. If it happens, it's gonna happen. I was sitting next to an older gentleman, and he was pulling his cards way up to look at him, and I was able to see him. He was sitting next to me, so I'd pull my cards and make like I was looking at mine, but I'm looking over at his. So I'm going, all right, ace 10,
little
ace
edge,
10.
Little edge.
He's got ace 10, he's got ace 10. And I would just keep in my mind what he had. So if it got to the point where it was just me against him, I'd know what the hell he had. So...
But that's legal, though. It's his responsibility, right?
He's the one that's supposed to keep his cards covered. It's not morally right.
Well, in casino, remember the guy was signaling?
Yeah.
He broke his hand.
Oh, yeah, that was a great...
You know the second guy that came in? The second guy said, you want the money or you want...
Yeah.
No, that's Bob. That's Joe Reedy. That's the assistant director.
Oh, really?
That's Marty's assistant director.
He did a good job
Joe
of
Reedy,
looking scared shitless.
Yeah. They were signaling each other.
He got off easy.
Yeah.
The other his buddy didn't get off so easy.
Can I ask how much money you play from 7:30 to 8:30?
Yeah.
That's not where he wins his big money, though. That's just for fun.
That's pretty much for fun. You could win a couple of grand playing. I was playing the
that's not big money.
5-10.
That's not big money. $2,000.
Well,
not if you're sitting there.
No, he was there 12, 13 hours
all day.
He went to where were we? We went out to dinner, and we had a half hour before we had to, leave the hotel to catch a red eye back to New York. Within that time, he sat at the blackjack table and walked away with $3,000.
Yeah, that was like
that's a half hour.
Insane.
That's money,
and that's what you were talking about.
Not saying 2,000 is a lot of money after 13 hours, but when he's really trying to go for the big bucks fast, he goes blackjack or 3 card.
There are times you sit down, you can't win, but there are times you sit there, and that's what happened. I was getting hand after hand, and that's when you got to strike.
And the double downs, they're the best bets.
Double down,
and you double down again. Double
or
down.
you split, and then you get an 11. You could now double. You got to stack.
Yeah.
I used to go to Foxwoods with a guy actually from the north. You know the North End, La Familia Giorgio's?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Stephen Giorgio?
Yeah.
He was a good friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was, a guy from North End, if you know what I'm saying. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
In Boston, North End is like...
It's like Little Italy down here.
Yeah, we know.
So he used to take me to... he used to call me up and just go, what are you doing? And if I said nothing, he would just come over and pick me up and make me get in the car and go to Foxwoods. I literally...
Like Tessio.
I had no choice. I had to work, didn't anything. Get in the car. I'd be like, I can't. He goes,
come with me.
He would say, he would have duct tape in one hand. He goes, I'm duct taping you and putting you in the trunk, or you're getting in and sitting in the passenger seat. You can enjoy it or not. So I'd go. We go in, he'd check in. He'd be 4,000, 5,000, 15 minutes in at the roulette table. We were sitting there one night, and he asked the dealer for the guy for new dice. And the guy wouldn't give him new dice. He's like, no, sir, we just got... Craps. He's like, I want new dice. He goes, no, sir. And he took the dice, threw them on the other craps table, and yelled, Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. Did they throw him out?
Yeah, they threw him out.
Sure.
He went to the... he had all these points, so he went to the little store and used all his points on all, like, Q-tips and like, little tissues. He just bought them all. He's like, I'm buying all their freaking Q-tips. Somebody wants Q-tips, they're not getting them.
He showed them.
Yeah. What is he going to do? He just lost thousands of dollars.
More duct tape.
Hey, Frank is a very busy man, but we should get him to do some acting before he gets out of here.
Little acting.
We got to kind of explain this. We get some big-time actors to help us along with this, and it would be our pleasure if Frank would play along. Steve did this. Should we play the whole promo first?
The promo...
where this comes from?
This was from a promo. God, I keep forgetting.
Should we? Can we find that? We got it?
Good luck.
All right, Steve does production for our show, and he does like promos and stuff. And he wrote a little something that's just god awful on so many levels. And we weren't even going to play it on the air, but it was so bad that it took on a life of its own. So we're going to play it for you. And then Anthony's got Steve's lines isolated. All right.
Okay.
But listen to the original first.
Okay.
The Opie and Anthony Show presents a Wild Bill production.
Due to the massive critical acclaim and commercial success of The Fan and Sam Show, XM202 is proud to present a new Opie and Anthony spin-off, a program that will surely take the radio world by storm, announcing Steve C. and his best friend Bill, starring Opie and Anthony's own Steve C. and his best friend forever, Bill the Intern, who is sensible, articulate, and certainly not crazy.
Hello, anyone home? Hello? Hiya, Steve. Swell condo.
What are you doing in my house?
Why are you pissed off? What's your fucking problem?
What's my problem? You're in my fucking house.
The door was open. I thought your wife was gonna cook us a nice organic dinner.
Honey, is there a problem?
Nothing's wrong. Just stay in the living room. I'll handle it. Bill, get the fuck out now.
I can't leave.
Why not?
My parents just died, and you're my legal guardian.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. How'd your parents die?
In their sleep?
Bill again!
Yeah, exactly, Frank. Yeah. He's making that same face he
What's
made
the
earlier.
reason? What's the reason for this? Just
Exactly.
To
What
justify
is
a
the reason?
paycheck? I don't know.
So that's the best thing I've ever heard.
He handed that in, and we're like,
the
there's no
reason?
way we can play this on the air. This stinks. And then I think it was Jim. He said, no, we have to play it.
Because it stinks.
Because it stinks. And now it just has taken on a life of its own. We play
So
the
bad.
clips all the time.
We've isolated Steve's acting clips and really chewed him apart and critiqued this.
Okay.
Now, he's supposed to be sorry that this guy's parents have passed away. And here's how he emotes that feeling.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's so nothing, isn't
was
it? It's just it's
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
and then he asks,
How'd your parents die?
and it's the same inflection as just
Why not? How'd your parents die? Why not? How'd your parents die?
he's got a good range. He's got
what a range, right? What a range.
He's got acting range.
You could hold his acting range between your thumb and
He
forefinger.
says it like pass the peas. Can you pass the peas?
Pass the
Right.
peas. How'd your parents die?
Pass the peas.
And then here he gets a little dynamic.
What are you doing in my house?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing in my house?
Hanging house.
And then here's the like the kind of I'll take care of this. Just here he goes.
No, nothing's wrong. Just stay in the living room. I'll handle it.
No,
he's good.
nothing.
You think Scorsese's going to be calling or
I
what?
don't think so.
Yeah,
His
I don't
acting
think so.
gives me douche shivers.
Marvin
Right up my
Scorsese.
Marvin.
So what do you want to do? You want to do these?
I would love to get your rendition
Okay.
of some of these
Anthony,
lines.
you're the director. Like, set up the scene again.
Who's
Just-
going to play opposite me?
No, there's no...
I'll just give you that. It's like almost like you're looping. It's just I'll give you the little.
Do I sit? Can I read them? Or you want to just play them and
I think it's easy. Yeah, we'll just play them. Like that's terrible. I'm sorry.
But why is he saying that again? Set up
Because
the scene. Here we go.
This young boy
walked in his house.
had walked in his house and informed him that his parents are dead.
Okay.
So the guy's feeling a little badly now that he treated him kind of.
Why don't
poorly.
he play the other guy?
Okay.
I'll do it as oh my God, Joe Pesci.
What the hell you doing? What the hell I come in with?
So he says to him, "What are you doing in my house?
My parents died.
Oh, see, that was good. See, what are you doing in my?
Your parents died?
Yeah, they're fucking dead. Dead. They said dead.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That's terrible. Not me.
No, it's
No,
me.
not you.
Your parents died?
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. You're a nice guy.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Holy shit. What the fuck kind of people are you?
Well, you just can't bust in my house like
The
this.
fucking Jesus Christ, I fucking hit a deer. My mother's dead. You fucking...
I don't care if your mother's dead. This is my house. You can't walk in my
The
house.
fuck? Who put a crease in your fucking sleeve, you cocksucking
Take
mother?
a fucking hike.
All right, I'm out of
Go
here.
ahead,
Jesus,
get out of
all
here.
right.
All right. Here now, someone else walks in. Someone else is walking in, and they want to get involved. Now, Frank, you got to tell them. No, look, you stay in there. I'll handle it.
Okay.
So I'll walk in.
Okay. So get the fuck out of my house.
Hey, is there something maybe?
Oh. Mind your fucking business, huh? I'll take care of this.
Yeah, mind your fucking business, you hoop-de-hoop, you fucker.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. This cocksucker comes in out of nowhere. Who the fucking is he, huh?
And you're still here.
I'm sorry.
Well, when the fuck you going?
I'm fucking going right now, you cock. All right, I'm on fine.
And take your coffee with you.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
you fucking... What, you fucking cocksucking fucking...
Quack. Bro, see, that's how it's done. Not like this.
How'd your parents die? Why not? What are you doing in my house? That's terrible. I'm sorry.
See, the dynamic, the range.
It's the director.
I love when he went, hey, no, no.
Yeah, I know. Like, whoa, hey.
Whoa.
It was almost like, wait a minute, in real life I fucked something up.
You can't,
and he's calling me out on it.
You can't write whoa, 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 whoa 3 times. No writer in the world's gonna go say whoa 3 times. Only a guy's gonna see. He's gonna go. He's gonna see. Hey, who are you? And then he's gonna go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you interrupting me?
Absolutely. Hey, the guy that did that fine acting is on the phone. It's Steve C. Everybody, Steve.
Morning, boys.
What's the matter, Steve?
That was so moving.
Did you get to hear Frank Vincent doing some of your lines?
Yeah, I just heard it.
It was amazing. It was like It was like a real person really reacting to a situation, as opposed to a mannequin with some type of recording voice inside of it.
For the longest time, I thought that there was no way that those lines could have been delivered properly, and I've been proven wrong.
And that was it. Who would you have written? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Of course not,
Steve. My GPS has better acting skills than you.
Turn left 1 mile.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that.
So I was telling Frank Vincent earlier that you guys are out there for the Porn Awards, Steve.
Yeah,
he's in Vegas there, Frank.
Are you still out there?
Yeah, I'm at the Mandalay Bay right now.
Are you behaving? Or are you looking at and grabbing stuff?
You know what? It's interesting with the Porn Awards. I mean, like Hot Movies sent us out here. It was all, it's all really cool. And by the way, Hot Movies has a huge presence out here.
It's not a long story, is it? So you grabbing anything? Come on, let's get right to it,
He
son.
wanted a little dirt, and he starts going into a huge explanation about. Well, let me explain to you the backside.
They gave me
he doesn't want subtext,
they gave me a ticket, and they gave me a hotel room. Who gives a fuck?
All right.
Are you grabbing anything, kid?
What I did speak to a young lady.
Kid, grab something.
Nice talking to you, Steve. Been nice.
He's just trying to say how great the sponsor HotMovies.com is.
Oh,
and Frank Vincent's like, yeah, whatever.
I was about to say we made the first round through the Adult Expo yesterday, and it's always interesting to see all the new faces and some of the old haggard faces. And I talked to a young lady named Schwartz, and she
Then what happened?
She was being slapped in the face, and she snorts cum.
She cum?
What?
She came or she cum?
No, she snorts it? She snorts it, Frank.
Cum like a pile.
Oh, that's good. Snorts cum. Well, I think my car is here.
Jesus.
Yeah, Frank wants a career after he leaves the Opie and Anthony show.
Does the cum have echinacea in it? Why is she snorting cum?
Dude, she's into all this extreme stuff. And apparently she likes getting her hair pulled and dragged down the steps.
Oh, black-white girl.
You know what's going you know what's going on here. They're just running out of things to do in porn.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What else can we do here? We've done it all.
We can snort cum. Holy shit.
Jesus.
That is just fun. That makes me gag.
Imagine your sinuses after that.
I know. It's like fucking like extra boogers up your nose.
Can they get pregnant from that?
I don't think so. It's safe sex.
Oh,
I guess.
Doesn't do much for the guy.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Steve.
Never.
Steve. So the guy, does he do it on a mirror?
I call a nose job. All right.
Nice talking.
Wow. Shot him?
I did that on purpose.
Never ran him over.
All right, good.
Steve, does she do it on a mirror with a dollar bill, or does she?
Yeah.
No, apparently she'll take a load to the face and then scoop it all off, slap it down on a table, and then snort it. At least that's that's the best way I think I could explain it after her broken English explanation, because she's hardcore. She's German, and
she should be.
I don't want you come on my face.
I don't want you snorting that shit. I don't care what you had to do in prison. Now I don't want to see you with that shit up your nose.
Please come. I want you to come on my face. I want to snort your children in my nose.
Drop your load over here.
Oh,
drop your load on my face.
That was the creepiest thing. I just made eye contact with Frank when he said that, and I was like, okay, whatever. He really is intimidating. All right, whatever you want.
Yeah? All right, man. Just don't hurt my family.
I'll snort whatever you want me to snort.
Oh, Bob, you're killing today, man. I got to tell you. Steve, what else is going on out there in Vegas?
Oh well, there's the wonderful trip through the gay section of the Adult Expo that Jimmy and I do every year, and we made the first round.
You might want to explain that because we got a man's man in studio here. You might want to explain that a little further.
All right, I apologize.
Gay porn, is that what it is?
Yeah, they go into that section.
Boy on boy.
Frank, there's a whole section of this.
Swing both ways, boys and men.
Why'd they send you there, Steve?
Because apparently it's very funny when my cohort Jim asks these gay young men what kind of male pornography I would be best suited for, and you get their reactions on the video, and it's just. We go up to these guys.
The word you're looking for, accurate?
Yeah, exactly.
He uses apparently a lot.
Yeah. To give you a visual, Steve's like a bear.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, big bear guy.
Did I meet him when I was here last time?
I think you probably did.
He sounds like he's a thin guy.
They type in, if you do a Google search on burly bear,
he'll come up.
Well, yeah, he'll come up. That's pretty accurate. Or like men just like him, which is hairy bellies, lying tummy to tummy.
Oh, boy.
Belly to belly.
All right, so then what happened?
Yeah, what happened in the gay section, Steve?
Well, we talked to the first couple guys we talked to were cross-dressers, and we found out that I would be best suited for tranny sex porn. So, at least by those guys, we're looking for that one killer line. I don't know if we've hit upon this year's grr yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if we hit it, but it's so uncomfortable because Jimmy's making these guys pinch me and touch me and these short little guys in Speedos and sandals.
What, midgets?
You sound like you hate it.
I got to tell you, you either really love your job or you're gay.
Yeah, definitely under suspicion.
That's an awesome observation by Opie. We're really floating over everything. Opie just cut right to it. Either you love your job or you are a homo,
a fag.
I can safely say I'm not gay, so I must really love what I do for a living.
All right.
Well, let me ask you a question. What makes you viable for tranny sex? Do you shave one little patch on your asshole, like this little. Like a clearing.
The people that have seen you in person, Steve, would never say that you're made out for tranny sex.
Yeah, what makes you viable for that?
Bob, I don't know. Keep in mind that this remark was coming from a 6.5 foot tall man dressed in stiletto heels, a big bouffant wig, and
you know all the terminology. Really,
did you go home with him?
No.
I wasn't.
How do you know bouffant and stiletto heels so well? It just rolls off your tongue. Right, bouffant wig. How do you know a wig is bouffant?
Right.
I don't know.
How do you know the word fucking bouffant? I can say this as a man, as a guy man.
Yeah.
I've never said bouffant in my life.
Good old bouffant.
I probably used it wrong too, for all I know. I'm really not sure what that word is.
This kid's under suspicion. I got no clue. Kids under suspicion.
This is a great CD name right
Don't
there.
Don't give him any secrets.
No.
Don't let him know anything personal.
I think you'll fold under questioning.
He'll fucking bury you.
Frank's killing as well. He's under suspicion. Holy shit.
Hey, Steve, everyone wants to know the name of the porn star that snorts the cum.
Annette Schwartz. Annette Schwartz.
Annette Schwartz? That's a porno name?
Oh, alias Sneezy.
Nice.
We finally found a porn chick that has a non-sexy name.
That is the worst porno name I've ever heard.
AKA Sniffles.
Mercedes and Savannah.
Yeah. Schwartz. That sounds like a CPA's secretary.
So you'll snort a little cum. What's the difference?
Yeah. She's from Germany.
Snorts. It's wonderful. Wait till you see Schwartz snorts.
So you snort cum, Schwartz.
Schwartz. There she is, Annette Schwartz.
Oh, you got her picture?
Does she look like Jerry Seinfeld?
She's definitely.
She almost looks like what's her name? Johansson, Scarlett Johansson from here.
Oh. She's a Schwartz.
A little bit. That's a Schwartz.
That look, and it's not like she's a beat up, bruised skank, or maybe she isn't wears a lot of makeup. But half of these girls, half of them have like some kind of weird, horrible child abuse story in their background. I mean,
are you kidding, Steve?
Wow, really?
Holy shit.
I would think they'd be brought up in the best of homes.
Catholic school.
Right.
Yeah, two parents,
perfect
never divorced.
relationship with their parents.
Yeah, in Connecticut.
Ivy League college.
She was raped when she was young.
Big backyard with dogs.
Father was hitting her with the hammer.
Right. I didn't think one of these girls had an uncle's beard with whiskey breath rubbing against her cheek at night.
God forbid her mother made her eat her snatch out.
Or we could get right to the point. We're trying to be subtle and beat around the bush a little.
Beat around the bush.
Speaking about beating around the bush, Bobby, why don't you just talk about Dad and
sorry,
and the bush.
And the bush.
Well, someone wants to know if we'll come make your nose bleed.
Steve?
Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, just come make your nose bleed.
Why not?
Why not?
Steve, you sound like you got a cold.
Why not?
Steve, you all right?
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Coming doesn't make you nose bleed.
No.
Pump some Elmer's glue up your snout.
Holy shit, this is funny, man.
So Steve.
Yeah.
So Steve,
what do you cut into cum to make it last longer? By the way,
yeah. What do you,
how do you cut it?
What's the street fucking value of like an ounce of cum? What's that going? What's the street rate? What's that?
How do you get more bang for your buck? What are you cutting it with?
She definitely looked too good to be snorting cum.
Yeah, she don't need that.
She don't have to go there.
No, she's very cute. And what the point I was trying to make was not the obvious one. That, yes, some of these girls are child abuse victims, but the other half that I talked to were like grad students and decided they can make a ton of money if they did porn for a while, and so they're doing gangbang pornography
for a while.
And, and they're completely comfortable with it.
And they're healthy. They're no psychological problem.
Nothing at all. They're all gonna jump into the real estate biz right as soon as they're done with.
And believe me, none of that shit will resurface when they want to go into politics or whatever it is later on.
The YouTube and MySpace. And
with all
Google.
the outlets that are on the internet now, it'll never show up. Her 5 guys banging her in the ass.
You just had 80,000 people
in porn.
Google cum.
I was just working my way through school. What's the problem?
Sucking dicks. That's it.
Right. That's who hasn't.
I snorted a little load.
Who hasn't?
Somebody told me that it cures a fucking hangover.
Right.
So I snorted a fucking goober at my nose.
But my nose was bleeding once.
Yeah. I did a little too much cum last night.
Collects a fucking diploma and just swallows it down to her tonsils.
Oh, boy.
Look what I could do.
She swallows it down to a little ribbon.
Steve, anything else from Vegas?
That's it. We're going in for round 2 today, and Jimmy's a hard one to keep.
He sounds
track.
like his nose is stuffed.
He did it before. He did it when he first started.
I'm telling you, it sounds like he's snorting cum as he speaks to us.
You got
a little stuffy.
You got a runny nose.
Any shit, man?
Steve, you're under suspicion.
You're holding.
You shouldn't be
You're holding a little corner. You got a little corner, brother.
Yes, you gotta be a little corner. Steve's selling cum in Jersey on a corner. In his fucking, he's selling cum in his cul-de-sac like weeds. Little boxes. So, Steve.
Weeds is a great show.
It's a great show.
I just got turned on to that recently.
It was a great show.
So, anyway. Steve, you and Jimmy gonna head over there, and what are you looking for today?
More gay guys.
That was the best. You said that. Could you say that any happier?
It's more gay guys.
Gives you the best straight lines, this kid.
Yeah, he's got a skip in his step today.
He's been bummed out this whole conversation. You say, what are you doing tomorrow? More gay guys. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Why bullshit at this point?
Right, exactly.
Hey.
He's not under suspicion no more. We know.
It.
Hey, Steve, who's
honest man?
Who's the talk of the porn convention?
Who's the talk of the porn convention?
Cum snorter, as you snort again. Jesus. You're not helping your case here.
Cum snorter was really a diamond in the rough. The one that I was told to talk to yesterday.
Diamond in the rough. He calls her a diamond in
You'll
the rough.
never say that sentence again in your life.
No.
Bouffant.
Yeah. Diamond in the rough.
Cum snorter was a diamond in the rough. Wow.
So who's any more talk of the
the convention there? What do you got?
There's just a lot more mainstream people, like Jenna's here with Tito Ortiz, I think.
Tito Ortiz is at the Porn Awards?
Yeah, they're dating.
It's an ultimate fighter.
They're dating.
Are they dating?
Yeah, Tito and Jen. That's why he lost his last fight.
No shit.
Yeah, Chuck, I think, is single.
Chuck's an animal.
and
Chuck's dating the chick who snorts cum.
Chuck Liddell. Yeah, oh, yeah. He pounds cum up her nose with his fist. That guy is a vicious animal.
He's badass. Yeah,
wrestlers?
UFC.
Ultimate fighting.
The MMA.
A man's man sport there, Frank.
So they go with the girls, the porn girls.
Yeah, apparently they're the only ones that can take a punch.
How the fuck do you get past her history?
That's wow.
About Jenna?
Yeah.
Jenna Jameson.
She's like the biggest star, right?
Yeah. But she's been like, she's not even, I mean, she's, yeah, she's fucking taken in the ass.
How many years? How many years have to go by before you take 18 cocks in the ass at one shot? Before you go, there's one to take home to mom.
Yeah, how do you? Yeah, you're right. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with her fucking just jamming some dude's cock in the back of her throat
and then there's one in the ass.
We had a guy in
double penetration
in the club one time said, "See that broad over there?" I said, "Yeah." 20,000 miles of cock she's had. From here to fucking Las Vegas and back 6 times. That's how much cock she's had.
You figure that out. Wow.
That's a lot of cock. That's one way to measure cock.
That's the funny part of it.
But
that was great. That was back when cock was cheap. Per gallon.
Right.
Yeah, there's no black cock around fucking it up. That's one cock.
No rubbers. Rubbers.
Rubbers, what?
Yeah. So he's dating, I can't believe that either. How do you get over fucking your chick blowing dudes for money?
How do you leave to go to the gym to train? you got to have a lot of trust.
I think you take it and you watch it, do your friends.
Really?
I don't know. No.
Maybe that's what he's into.
He must be watching the movies.
I've done that before.
Who's going to fuck Tito Ortiz's girl, though?
Right.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell, yeah. That's true.
Chuck Liddell, and in front of him, and hold his hair.
Bash his elbow into his nose a few times and watch cum shoot out.
That and Kimbo Slice. You ever see Kimbo Slice?
No.
Google Kimbo Slice. You want to see the baddest guy on the planet Earth.
If I'm Googling, it's not going to be a guy. I'm not wasting my time.
Wait till he comes to UFC.
Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice. Fights guys in parking lots. He gets out of a car and just beats the shit out of guys. There's actually a 30 count.
Criminal.
There's not a 10 count. It's a 30 count.
30 count.
And if the guy hit 20 and he tried to pick him up, he goes, no, back off. 21, 22, 23.
And you think this guy can beat up Chuck?
The only guy that's ever beat Kimbo Slice is a white guy from Boston, a white cop. One dude.
Was he armed at the time? Pulled his gun?
I think he'd just take a punch in the face and wore out the fucking black dude. He has male pattern baldness. He's bald, but he has the sides like a monk, and it connects to this big Amish beard. He's a big, huge black guy from prison. He gets out of it. His office is a Cadillac. He just, as soon as the fight, he just pops out.
About this guy?
Please.
I'm watching a video on Google.
Oh, are they showing him kicking ass?
Yeah. He fights one guy that looks like Patrice.
He doesn't look like he's in shape.
Nah, he's out of prison. He's prison shape.
He's in prison
Kimbo
shape?
Slice. What a great name.
White guy?
No. Kimbo? No, black guy.
Kimbo prison?
It has like a Mr. T thing happening.
Yeah, Mr. T
without the mohawk.
Oh yeah, this guy's a psycho.
Yeah.
He's not. He'll fight more than one guy. He'll fight one guy, knock him out, and then just let's go.
These are the guys that fight in the cage.
Yeah.
No, this guy fights in parking lots and like lumber yards.
What is he just like?
Look, here he is, right here.
Yeah.
Is that what he's? Wow.
This is the fight he lost. The white guy. He lost to a white guy.
Man.
Kimbo Slice.
Which one is where is he? Why is there a crowd of 5 guys around these two?
Because they stopped the fight.
This is like backyard. This is underground fighting. That's
who are these guys that are getting involved?
Those are black guys are friends of his, and the white guys are friends of the white guy.
And they're cheering him up.
There we go.
Look at
That's him.
Oh my God, he's pummeling that white guy.
Yeah.
Don't they go to jail for that?
Kicks him off.
Yeah, this is all illegal, man.
Oh, this is just somewhere like
This is like in like a gym.
Oh, yeah, right, look at that. It's bad, like camera work and everything.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
This is like real Fight Club.
They're just bare knuckle.
This is a real Fight Club.
Bare
exactly.
knuckle beating the shit out of each other.
No gloves, no nothing. They have a 30-second count.
That white guy.
Find out about this.
That white guy's pretty big, though.
I love the fighting, dude.
That white guy looks like any bar in Boston. You'd find him.
He's a cop.
Someone's ass.
He got in trouble. He's a cop from Boston.
South side.
Right.
Yeah. He's a Irish cop.
Yeah.
Irish cop from Boston. The only guy to ever beat this
tough guy.
Southy fucking bleeder.
He's a tough. Yeah, he does. He bleeds. You're right.
Bleeds.
He bleeds all over the place.
Doesn't matter.
Departed. The movie Departed. They're all South Side cops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy's a badass. Kimbo Slice.
That's what I want to do for a living.
What, fight?
Beat people up.
Yeah, isn't that a great living?
Someone's saying that this guy punched the guy's fucking eye out.
Yeah,
that's the guy's.
Yeah, punched it out of his head.
How?
Dude, your eye can be punched out.
Oh, yeah.
I just.
So you just hit it just right on the side. And
You made me pop your fucking eye out?
With the vice.
Frank knows. Look.
Oh, that was great.
Frank lit up. He goes, with the vice.
He gets all excited. Yeah, I know.
The old days.
That was a good scene. We had fun doing that scene.
All right.
That kid's a good kid, that stunt kid.
Steve, unless you got something else, we're going to let you go there.
He's a good kid. I'm going to put your head in the vice.
He's a good
All right, let's say goodbye to Steve. He's in Vegas with Jim Norton for the Porn Awards. And at the porn convention later today with gay guys.
Bye, Buffont.
And
Steve,
your phone call was sponsored by hotmovies.com.
Yep, absolutely.
Keep your boots on, Steve.
Yeah. Take everything else off. All right, Steve.
Hey, take it easy.
Bring some nose spray with you. We'll see you on Monday.
All right, I'll see you Monday.
Tim on Long Island. Tim.
Hey, guys, how you doing today?
Hey,
this guy, Kimbo Slice, is a bad motherfucker, but he beat up a guy on the street, but he didn't get his ass kicked in UFC. He's got no fighting skills other than a classic street brawler. He's like Tank Abbott.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the old-time boxers.
What would you think about him and Chuck Liddell?
Chuck Liddell will whip his ass.
Yeah. All right, check it out, though. This guy, if Chuck Liddell fought him in the streets, this guy would beat the shit out of Chuck Liddell.
No, he wouldn't. And
you don't have to get mad like you're his manager or his brother. I'm just saying. It's an opinion.
Listen.
Jesus.
All right, settle down.
I'm telling you to settle down. I'm relaxed.
All right.
You're getting mad at me over fucking Kimbo Slice. I don't give a shit. I like Chuck Liddell better. I'm with you.
This guy walks up to me on the street. He kicks my fucking ass. No doubt. This guy's a big Kimbo. He's a bad motherfucker.
Right.
He walks up to somebody who's a trained fighter.
Right.
This trained fighter is going to kick his ass because there's no rules. You know, he can choke him. He can bare knock him.
Maybe you're right. I think Chuck Liddell he has long arms and he's got fucking bowling balls on the end of him. He's a bad. I mean, his punches are sick.
I've seen Chuck have guys on the ground. They're on the mat,
right?
And he's punching him in the face.
Yeah.
And he could definitely finish the job. He stops, backs up, and lets the guy get back up.
Yeah.
Just so he can fucking punch him more.
He doesn't want to roll around on the. Chuck doesn't like to be on the ground.
No, he's not a grappler.
He's unbelievable.
You don't want to kill him.
Randy Couture's coming back too. By the way, he just announced it last night. He's going after the heavyweight belt, but they're bringing in these guys now because there's a lot of money in the UFC.
Yep.
They're bringing in the guys from Japan now, so you're going to see these guys that only fight in Japan at the Tokyo Dome in front of 80,000 for a lot of money. Now that there's money in the UFC, you're going to see the baddest motherfuckers.
Yeah, because now it's getting very popular, so they're getting more money, and it's not just these guys that are coming in there slugging it out. But what are they? Now, I noticed a lot of the American guys, and even some of the Brazilian guys, they used to be very exclusive to what they did.
Right.
There was a grappler, there were the punchers, the kickboxers, but now they all kind of incorporated it into each other. What are they doing in Japan? Are they still kind of factioned off?
But Japan, they'll fight for 2 hours. Like Gracie had a 2.5-hour fight. He got his ass beat, but there's no 3 rounds, 5 rounds. That's all American shit.
Just monsters.
Back in the day, they used to fight
to the end.
K1, you fight, you win, you fight again. You win, you go on. You keep going until the last fight. You're fighting 3 times.
Wow.
3 or 4 times. So these guys,
brutal.
These guys, these Japanese guys, there's some guys over there that are just badasses. They're going to come over and
are they Japanese or American?
Some of them are Japanese, but they're American too. A lot of Americans fight over there because there's money. There was no money to fight here. Now that they're selling out fucking the MGM.
Yeah. Next time I come, I'll bring my son. He's a Brazilian fighter. He's got 10 belts. He's fought already. He went to Brazil, came in second.
In Brazil?
And he's a stuntman now. He works in, in films. Did you see Departed?
Yeah.
Did you see the scene where the guy's in the vault and he gets all shot up?
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
That's your son?
Mike, yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, he's good. And he knows all about this shit. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but he knows all these guys.
Well, back in the day, you had a fight. You know, you fought. You rolled around somebody. You know, you punched until somebody got a headlock, and then I give it up, give it up. And you're done. Now it's jiu-jitsu and a leg and an arm bar and a rear naked choke.
That's just the beginning, right? Let's go to Sherry in Vegas. Sherry.
Hey, it's actually Kerry, but hey.
Oh, all right.
Bob, I got a question for you.
6.5 inches.
What exactly is male patent baldness?
It's patented.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, let's go. You don't have to explain. Ryan in Indiana. Ryan.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I was going to say I had my eye popped out of socket one time in a fight.
Really?
I tell you what, man, it's the weirdest fucking thing to watch your eye. I was drunk off my ass New Year's Eve in the hospital, got hit in the eye so hard my eye socket cracked, and I was in the hospital and I sneezed, and all the blood
came out,
clotted up in my nose.
Holy shit!
Thank you, man. All the blood was clogged up in my nose, and my eye just popped right out of socket. My whole world just went.
Holy shit! You sneezed your eye out.
You had to be there.
Oh, what a night! Wait, was it still attached though, just kind of hanging?
Do what?
Did it pop out exactly at midnight? His eye hit the floor. Dick Clark gave the countdown.
Was it hanging?
The weird thing
it can hang out of your eye.
It's got to hang. It's held on by the optic nerve.
Was it hanging out of your head?
Yeah, it's hanging out my head, rubbing along my face and shit.
Could you see your cheek?
Yeah, could you pick it up and look around like a periscope behind your head?
That's what I would have done.
That would be fun. Huh?
Everything's stretched. Like when it happened, like everything is elongated.
Oh, wow, that is freaky.
So could you
have no idea.
So you were looking straight, and then one eye was looking at your feet.
The weirdest, the most fucked up thing, the guy that did it was my best friend.
Of course he was.
Well, who's going to do it? A stranger?
Couple Irish guys?
You from Vegas?
How's your sight now?
Oh, my sight's fine now. I get
They popped it back in?
They popped it in the hospital, but I got this permanent crack in my eye socket. So now all my nasal fluids and stuff go underneath my eye and come out my eyelid.
Oh, wait. If you have a cold, you'll get snot coming out of your eye socket?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So if you snort cum, it comes out of your eye.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to
All right, wow.
Did you ever see the magician that does something, but it puts something in his nose and it comes out of his eye?
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, it's like connected.
It's connected in the sign. It comes right out of. He pulls his eye down and the shit comes like a coin or something.
People do that with sometimes they'll drink milk or snort milk
and then squirt it out. Right. Letterman had him on, I think, or something like that.
Let's go to Jonah in Jersey. Jonah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Just wanted to explain briefly the reason an eye can fall out in a fight. The round bone in your skull that basically goes around your eye is called your orbit. If you take a shot hard enough that shatters that orbit, your eye will fall out of your head. I did security and executive protection for about 10 years, and I've seen it multiple times.
Wow.
How far can it actually come out of your head?
It basically comes out the length of the optic nerve, so it can come out a couple inches.
Wow.
So I know when they've done eye surgeries, I've heard of, where they take the eye out and like kind of put it on your cheek to do some surgery.
You will be able to continue to see out of the eye as it's hanging out.
I got kicked in the face right here.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hey, just real quick, guys.
Huh?
Just real quick, guys. The other thing I wanted to say, you guys are talking about like UFC fighters versus a street brawl. I absolutely think like a Chuck Liddell would destroy a normal guy, but what they don't take into account is if like you start grappling with a guy on the ground, what happens is his 6 friends come over and stomp your face in.
Well, that's true in a street fight. Yeah, we're talking legitimate like 2 guys though, not 6 guys coming over. And I've seen some of those guys where they tie you up and you don't know what happens. You're watching the fight and all of a sudden they go, "Whoa, I'm out." He was fine a second ago. He gets his arm and leg wrapped where this guy is like, okay, I could twitch and snap your arm, and the guy will tap right out.
That happened in the UFC too. Hoist Gracie.
Yep.
The guy Hoist was on the back of his neck with his feet in the air. The guy had him by the gi and was about to just punch him in the face. The guy went and he just tapped out because he forgot his other arm and he snapped the bone. And the ref back then didn't know about Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, so they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know about.
I didn't see him hit him.
The guy's going like this, and then he's like, he's just slamming, and it's like, all right, knock it off. Now you see them when they break up a fight, when they're looking for, they actually tackle the other guy.
Yeah. They got to drag him off of him.
Believe it or not, there's more than one. Matt in Arizona. Matt.
Hey boys, growing up, my buddy was a dishwasher. Got a little crazy in the kitchen. One of the guys threw a dish at him, hit him in the head, popped his eye out. They took him to the hospital. Back then, what they did is they put this rubber sealant in underneath the skin. So for his life now, he has to watch out when he stresses, i.e. when he takes a shit, he can't get too crazy because his eye will actually have issue and pop out.
Imagine you're trying to
eye hernia.
You push one out and your eye fucking pops out, falls in the toilet.
Don't flush.
You're going to wash your eye off.
You're just looking at a piece of your shit. What the hell happened?
Looking at it.
You're looking right at it.
That is fucked up.
What the hell happened? I shit my eye out.
He's shitting and it falls and hits the tip of your dick and plops him in the toilet.
Oh, God damn.
Let's go to Alabama. Kevin.
Alabama.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, to the casual listener, Big Bad Bob Kelly sounds like a real man's man, but all you got to do is put a video of a midget getting engaged, and he'll cry like a fucking baby.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Frank, don't let this guy fool you. He's a pussy.
I admitted that I cry at fucking...
but this guy is the worst. He watches all this we watch TV and cries.
We were watching a show.
Cry at midgets. No, midgets make you cry.
We were watching a show about midgets, and there was... It was a whole show. This woman she was about 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
And she had like no bones in her fingers.
No neck.
But
sorry for she was the type of midget.
She had a helium voice. She would really talk like this, and it was like she was a teacher.
And she was just, trying to get somebody to love. And she had a boyfriend who was also a midget.
No, he was normal size. He was retarded.
He was a little short. They both needed
the school to get in the average guy.
Maybe the tears in your eyes made him look taller.
He was a redhead.
This faggot, let me tell you what he does. He goes, he's watching, the fiance comes over and gives this little midget girl a ring.
Very small ring.
An engagement ring. And she goes, her arms were so short, she wanted to put her hands over her mouth and go like, couldn't reach. So she just kind of flapped her arms near her ears and went, because she was so excited.
He broke down.
He starts crying.
Wait, first of all. Bob, all right, let's just...
Bob, did you ever do a midget?
No. I'll tell you what.
Midgets smell different.
I'm not even kidding.
Let me tell you.
One thing on my list, bodybuilder and a midget. I want to fuck a bodybuilder.
Guy bodybuilder? Woman. I want to get that clear.
What's the difference?
Well, I want to get it clear.
What's the difference?
No difference.
Nah, there's one. They
got nothing here. They got a little...
There's something about women bodybuilders that I want to fuck one.
That's a very masculine body. I don't know why you would...
Two spectrums I haven't fucked.
I don't know why you would want to do that.
I want a little midget.
You're getting a little on the suspicious side.
Well, not suspicious. I want to fuck a midget because I just would love to just...
You can't get it in. It's only...
That's got to be.
It's going to bang up against the normal size.
You think it's
tube of Vaseline, a tube of KY.
How great would that feel to fucking have that feeling that my dick is big again?
Thing. It's like
a little thing.
In that little stubby hand.
I want that little fucking rump roast ass.
I'm coming.
They really do. They have a little ham ass. I want to put netting on it and just fucking baste it. I want to just grab the little fat legs and
tie it to your chest.
Yeah.
The only midget that ever looked good enough to fuck was the one from Total Recall.
Yeah,
she might be a fuckable midget.
Yeah, her eye socket was actually hanging out. That chick.
No, not that one. the little midget that not the three-chinted bitch.
She had a fucked up eye too. The little midget had a fucked up eye.
The little midget didn't have a fucked up eye.
I guarantee you.
The little girl was a mutant. She had a fucked up eye. The other one was a midget. That was her mutancy.
Do you know that?
Mutancy.
Do you know that a crowded elevator smells different to a midget? He's got his nose in everybody's business. Boom.
Let's go to Dale in Tennessee. Dale?
Yeah, man. Play Frank some of the clips when Porky's ass Bob broke his knee, how tough guy he was then.
Well,
yeah, but you fucking idiots are acting like I'm a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy, you shithead. I snapped my ACL and I asked another man to hold my hand. The pain was a little fucking...
Wait, do we have the long clip? The longer clip or whatever? Ant's got just a quick one, right?
Yeah, I just got the one where he groans.
I know E-Rock's got it.
Who's this?
We got to get Frank out of here, but we got to play this one last thing for you.
Okay.
If we can find it real fast. Probably E-Rock or somebody's trying to
I can't find it fast.
Guys really selling me out, aren't they?
Oh, we're searching, just looking for it.
These fucking fans really fucking just...
We really are the worst because we see that there's a relationship developing between you and Frank Vincent. We're like, fuck that. We're blowing this up.
That's all right. He's
fine, man.
He's all right. He'll fucking...
Funny guy.
What are you going to do?
I like that whole black girl...
midgets.
That black girl
thing
was brilliant, actually.
Brilliant.
Is that part of your act? You got to write that one.
No, me and Patrice.
That's ready to go, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's ready to go.
You can do that on the stage. They wouldn't.
Yeah. I tell you that. So it's so funny though. A white guy talking about black issues. I was at the Bronx Zoo one time, and I'm sitting there in front of the gorilla cage, and I'm watching the gorillas, and they're amazing, unbelievable. I'm just sitting there like, oh, wow, oh my god, and the little ones playing with the middle ones, and they're like, they were just walking around like, this black lady in a sundress. She had to be like 60 something. Shuffles up with little flippers on and comes up. Holy shit, motherfucker! She taps me. She's like, look at them. They're like humans. She goes, I know a motherfucker look just like that.
Oh, fuck.
Hilarious. True story. Fucking dropped to the ground laughing. I'm dying. I said it on stage that night, and then I got fucking shipped 3 black people like, that's fucking racist.
Of course.
That's hilarious.
Right. She said it.
She said it.
I know a motherfucker look just like that.
Mel Brooks in Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
When they were going cross country, they had the covered wagons. You saw 3 or 4 covered wagons, and you saw one isolated covered wagon with the big black lady and the little kids. And Mel Brooks is coming up the hill with the Indian chief and the white horse. He comes up the hill, he stops, he looks, he goes, Schwarzers. This is like in the West.
Yeah.
Schwarzers. Ooh, they darker than us. That's like the old days.
Little Rodney Allen Rippey.
The clip's 3 minutes. Should we go with it or what?
Here's a little. That's an actual Bob Kelly painful groan.
Snap my ACL.
Why don't we play the clip for Frank Vincent, or at least a part of it?
He broke his knee. His knee kind of went backwards.
Jumped up for a pass, came down, snapped his knee.
I snapped my knee. My knee snapped in half. It went sideways and backwards. MCL, ACL, snapped my leg. I thought I broke my knee. I don't know. You can't break your knee, but
that's bad.
But snapped all the ligaments in there,
but there's some great stuff.
All the
here.
good stuff.
So what did you do? Make fun of it? You laugh?
No, these guys actually fucking.
We made fun of it.
Yeah, listen to this.
Listen
this is
to
the
poor
actual
bastard.
audio of him breaking his knee because they were filming it for Tourgasm on HBO. They started the football play, obviously.
He's down. You're way down. He's down. He's down. You started moving before you had the ball.
I snapped my knee, man.
Oh, no.
I broke my knee, man.
Get 911, dude.
I broke my knee, man.
Lay back.
I broke my fucking knee, man.
Wait.
I broke my knee, man.
Hold on. Can I look at it?
I broke my knee, man.
Oh, shit.
I broke my knee, dude. I broke my fucking knee, dude. I heard it break, dude.
Oh, no.
I heard my knee break, dude.
You may have just popped it. You're going to be okay.
I broke my knee, man. I can't bend my knee. I broke my knee. I broke my knee, man.
Hang on. Relax.
Fuck.
Hang on.
God. I broke my knee, dude.
Hang on. Got some ice?
I broke my leg.
Hang on.
I broke it.
Can you try to stretch it?
No, I broke it, dude. I felt it crack.
Can you try to stretch it?
No, dude. I won't move.
All right, just relax. Yeah. Don't move it.
I'm in so much pain, dude.
Stay.
I'm in so much pain, man. I broke my knee, man.
Wait.
Oh, poor back.
Get some ice.
Yeah.
You get it?
Here it goes.
Just lay this one flat.
Can we get him some water?
Hold my hand,
You
man.
want some water?
I gotta squeeze some.
Pull out his cock.
You want to try and turn on your side?
You can act like a man.
I broke that fucking thing. I broke it.
You're going to be all right, dude.
I broke my leg, man.
Where does it hurt?
Where does it hurt?
This dick. Is this guy an asshole?
Where it's broken, idiot.
I just said knee 97 times.
Call 911.
It hurt on the outside.
There it is.
You went to shock. You went to shock? Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, God. You poor motherfucker, man. I feel bad for you.
What they do, tape it up and take it out?
Fucking knee, man.
All right, it goes on for like
these guys,
forever.
I snap my knee. The next day, they get on the phone and they're like, "Hey, man, you know, I'm on Vicodin. I'm all fucked up." Right? They get me on the phone. I'm talking like, "Hey, man, I hope you feel better." I'm like, "Thanks, guys." I really was like, "Wow, that's pretty." And as soon as I get off the phone, they grab the other guy, Day, and they go, "You better get us that audio by tomorrow."
Immediately.
Why did they have an audio?
Because we were doing a show for HBO, and we were taping it, and I say
That's
HBO
cool.
like he's going to bond with me.
Yeah. I knew that's where you were going.
I'm sorry. I'm a fucking asshole.
You know, that network that you had that little show on.
It was on HBO.
I just got invited to the SAG Awards, so that's all right.
I got invited to the Fag Awards. Steve.
So then we had listeners do remixes.
Oh, my God.
And we got to do the Goodfellas one really fast. It's a classic.
They took that and they remixed it into other things.
Yeah, and this is one of the better ones that came in. Do you have it, or Bill? Yeah, all right.
Bill.
Play this.
Look, he started to touch me. He started to grab me. I told him to stop. He didn't stop. I hit him back. And then he got really angry. He pushed me out of the car.
What do you want, fucker? You want some? Huh?
Fuck! I broke my knee, man! Fuck! I swear my fucking mother, if you touch her again, you're dead! Oh, hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something. Fuck!
That's good. That was well done.
That's good, yeah.
The spider one's a good one, too. Joe Pesci. That's a good one.
We got that one for Frank Vincent.
Yahoo, you motherfucker! I broke my knee, man. Henry, what happened? I broke my knee, man.
He's fucking doctor. All right, so he got shot. What is it, a big fucking knee? Vito, get a towel.
Nice fucking game.
I broke my fucking knee, dude. I heard it break,
Ben Casey, the little prick. Look, let him crawl there like he crawls for the fucking
broke my knee. I broke my knee, man. Fuck.
Don't get me upset now.
I broke my knee, dude.
I'll make a big fucking thing out of it, you little prick. You're gonna make me think what the fuck I did here.
I'm in so much pain, man.
I
got a great hand.
It's an accident.
You hear the comedy in Pesci?
Yeah, it's
it just comes. It reeks with it. I mean, everything he does, even though it's serious.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what made those scenes so great. When he's at the bar and he grabs the guy by the tie and smashes the bottle over the stories he's telling before that. Bada bing boom! Huh? I thought I told you to go fuck your mother. Bang boom!
And Marty lets you do that if you show that to him. You know what I mean? In a rehearsal, that you could do that. He just okay, that's good. We'll do that. Because Joe captured that. That character lives. That character that Joe's.
Oh yeah.
He's in upstate. And he's really a guy that we knew very, very well. Oh. And he had that kind of an edge. In 2 seconds, turn on you.
Wow.
Well, the guy's real?
He's real. He lives. He's a real guy.
He lives, he
I
breathes.
was in a restaurant.
He listens
and
to
I'm sitting having dinner. And he's at the other table. And as I came in the restaurant, hey, how are you? I knew him. I might have mentioned his name. How are you? Good. He said, who are you with? I said, some people. Meanwhile, I said, you don't know them. Some people. Meanwhile, he knows one of the people. So we sat down. And now he's carrying on at this table where he's a... And he says something about Hollywood. I said, yeah, Hollywood. He says, Frank, come over here. What? Yeah. He says, I'll fucking leave you right where you're sitting, he says. What's the matter? You tell me you don't know nobody? I know there's fucking people over here. Who do you think you are? You come over here. And he has you fucking... He's serious. He's dead fucking serious.
Holy shit.
I will leave you right where you fucking standing, you motherfucker. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. Just because he wanted the attention.
Right.
Wow.
Well, you have them in Boston.
Yeah.
I mean, they turn it like Joe says. I make you laugh. How do I make you laugh?
Yeah.
And that's the way what this guy would do.
The guy who used to own the restaurant. He was the nicest guy in the world. Come in, hey, how are you? Smile. Woo, hey, good to see you.
2 seconds.
2 seconds later, he's chasing the cook around with a butcher knife, and throwing plates at his face.
Wow.
And the cook was like a tough Italian kid.
Yep.
I remember he did a big meeting. They'd have these meetings.
Yeah.
And he'd start fucking. It was hilarious. They literally make you fucking listen to me. You fucking. It's all Italian waitresses and me. Right? Me and my friend Al. He's like, let me tell you something. These bus boys, these Spanish fucking bus boys, you boss them around, all right? They're not, look, let me tell you something. They're Spanish. They're not niggas.
Oh, shit.
And we're like, oh, my God. I'm like, you can't say. And everybody, you're right. He's right. They're not niggas.
Oh, God.
All the waitresses are nodding like, he's absolutely right. We treat him, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, did you just say what the fuck you just said?
I'm in the room.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. You can't say that.
Just trying to make a few bucks, man.
I'm not fucking.
That's the way they are. That's the way those guys are.
You can't.
Oh,
and 2 seconds,
amazing.
he would come in. I'd always, hey, how are you? And when this is the scariest part, when they're nice to you.
Oh, yeah, when they're nice to you.
That's when you're scared the most.
Right. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Hey,
I'll tell you something, you motherfucker.
That's it.
Just do a switch that quick.
There was a guy that used to have to. He got out of federal prison. He had to work over in his parking lot that he owned. Right? I used to have to bring him his food every day from the restaurant. I'd have to bring like 6 bags of whatever to this little box. And you go in, he's got fucking $1,000 suits on, but he's parking cars. But he's not doing it. He's got this old guy that does all the shit.
Yeah.
So he's just fucking eating. He's just eating in this box all day. But he has to have a job. I used to get scared every fucking time I go down there. I'd hear and he'd be like, hey, come here for a second. I got a phone call one night I got a phone call on my phone. He's like, hey, how you doing? It's Richie. I'm like, you kidding me? Why? He's calling me.
How'd you get my number? Right.
Got my number. I don't know how. He goes, come on over. He invites me over. I'm like, okay. I got to go to his house.
Yeah, no good.
He knows my friend, his cousin. I'm over there for 3 hours. I thought I'm going to get killed. And then he goes, listen, come over for Thanksgiving. I like you, kid. I'm like, well, I got my family. He's like, you come over.
Bring everybody.
Yeah, you do it. You come here. Thanksgiving, you're here. And then he just leaves. So around like 5 o'clock, I gotta go. My whole family's like, where are you going? I gotta go.
Richie's house.
I gotta
go to the mob guy's house.
So I'm sitting there like this, like, hey, how you guys? I'm sitting at his house, and everybody's just
out, right?
He's like, hey, come on in, you the nicest guy ever.
Then tomorrow's gonna call you and say, I need a favor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was so.
Remember you came over my house.
Remember we broke bread. It was nice.
You gotta kill this guy for me.
Yeah.
And
give him a good beating. Make sure he knows where it came from.
I tell you, the guy gave me my friend. One of these guys gave me a knife as a gift, right? So I swear to God, he picks me up. He goes, "Come on, let's go. Give me a ride around the block." I go, "Okay." I give him a ride. He goes, "Give me that knife you got. Drop me off right here." He drops me. I drop him off. He comes back in the car around the corner. I go, "Where's my knife?" He goes, "Don't worry, I'll get you another one." Every time I went to his house, every time I went to this guy's house, he would make me take my socks off and put brand new socks on. I think he got a bunch of. He just had socks in a closet. You know, they get something.
Swag.
Yeah. Fell off the truck, a few boxes.
He didn't like that I had, like my socks, my white socks might be a little gray or dirty or old. He'd go, take your shoes off. Put these socks on.
Probably wanted to see if you had a battery for a wire in your sock.
I tell you, the funniest thing ever is that when one time he goes, listen, go in that closet. You tell me where you find the secret compartment. So I went into his closet. I was like 20 minutes. I'm trying to pull nothing. Then he goes like this. He goes in, he hits this, knocks this, boom, boom. He has around 18 little hidden things.
Machine guns. And...
Yeah, with all kinds of shit that you'd never find. He had it built like Japanese wood makers came in, and if you push this and knock that and tap on this twice, it just opens up. And there's just shit everywhere.
They're weird guys.
Oh, they never use their stoves either. Never. No, it was just shit like newspapers and papers in the stove. If it's a single Italian guy and they're they don't use the stove. They eat out every night.
I understand that much, but they don't have a stove at all. Then
they put stuff inside the stove.
Yeah, in the closet,
oven.
Yeah, in the oven.
Don't turn the oven on. No,
it's like a
40,000 in there.
Yeah, exactly. They just hide shit in the stove.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
I actually did a movie in Boston, independent film called Last Night at Eddie's, where it was a mob movie, half hour. Billy Burr was in it. He was like he killed me in the end. It was like me and his first movie ever, and independent film over there. And they hired a mob guy, but the guy he booked it was great. But then when we started rehearsals, he was a gay guy. He was a gay actor. So he would be like, his line was like, "Where's my fucking money? I want my money." And I'm supposed to flip out. I'd come in and he'd be like, "So, where's my money?" And this guy was like, "Dude, no, you got to do it the way you did it." He's like, "Well, it's organic, and trust me, by the time we shoot, it will be there, but I have to let it grow." It's like this guy was like, "You got to be shitting me." So he comes over to me. He's like, "What do I fucking do? I'm shooting in 7 days. I don't have money to fuck with this guy." I brought him down to the North End to the restaurant, and I introduced him to this guy. So he goes over. He's in a suit, gazelle glasses, diamonds, jumpsuit, and he's like, "I'll be right with you." He goes, talks to 2 guys. Then he goes, one more second, goes and talks to 3 other guys. Then he goes, one more. He walks over to another group. Then he walks up. He goes, "How you guys fucking doing? I'm in more huddles than a fucking NFL quarterback." And then he goes to the kid, "I'll do your movie, but not for you, for fucking Barbie." The kid didn't even ask him yet, but he's doing the movie, so the kid really had no choice. And we went in to rehearse that scene, and he's supposed to flip out and go, "Where's the money?" Right? So I walk in, he flips out, he goes, "Where's the fucking money? I'll fucking kill you dead, kid!" Grabs me, starts smashing my head off the table. Really?
Cut.
He's not acting. He throws me across the fucking room, all the chairs. The kid's like, "That's it!" I'm like, "No, that's not it. He fucking really beat the shit out of me, dude."
This isn't acting?
He's not an actor. He's a fucking guy.
He's a thug. That's right.
Man.
He catered every day of the movie. So how great was that?
That was good. That was good.
It was
That's
fantastic.
a win-win.
We went from pizza to fucking chicken bona fortuna.
We've been talking for an hour and a half straight. We got to get Frank out of here. He was supposed to stop by for 15 minutes.
Well, what a pleasure.
What are we plugging there? We got Sopranos on A&E.
Sopranos on A&E.
New season on HBO in what?
April 8th.
April 8th.
8th it premieres.
And
website, frankvincent.com. Yep. Go home and get your Shine Box.
T-shirts.
Philly Bets. And we now have Phil Leotardo. Picked T-shirts. We have what do you call them? Pads.
Pads.
Mouse pads.
Mouse pads. Okay.
Mugs. We got a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of stuff. And you can. What's the recording message thing? What is that?
What's that?
You record a message on your thing.
You leave a message for me. I read the message, and we either put it on or we don't put it on.
Oh, cool.
So it's good.
And let's not forget about the book in paperback.
Guy's Guide to Being a Man's Man just came out. It's in all the stores. Appreciate it. We got a cigar coming out. We got a Subway commercial coming.
Look at this. He's an busy man.
Busy stuff.
Keeps working.
Yeah. It's really a pleasure to be here on O&A.
Hey.
You almost forgot our names, didn't you, Frank?
No, Opie name.
He forgot my name. He just shook my hand.
Fucking Bobby.
And then he shook my hand.
And
this guy.
Bobby from Boston.
Goddamn fucking Bobby.
Bobby.
You cocksucker.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You're a funny guy, and I appreciate your humor, man.
Yeah,
really.
nice to meet you.
Bob Kelly's a hilarious guy.
And invite me back, and we'll
Absolutely.
do it. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're going to go to break with the Bob Kelly remix of I Broke My Knee, Man. This was done by one of the fine listeners. Check it out.
Down, you way down.
Oh, God. Bob Kelly's been making me laugh all day, and Anthony, of course, as well. And God, we just laughed so fucking hard during the commercial break or whatever the break is called over here at XM. And I guess the Pal Talkers heard it because those mics were on.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. Frank Vincent laughed, and we were commenting that, you and Frank were getting along very well.
Swimmingly.
Yeah.
And then I ruined it.
And then you ruined it. Well, I commented that I saw something going on. I shook hands with Frank. I said, "Thank you for showing up. It's a pleasure as always."
Yeah.
And then he complimented Bobby. Said you're a very funny guy and everything.
Right.
And there was some kind of information exchange. I think he wants to catch your show.
He wants to come to a show sometime.
Or something like that.
That's pretty
so
flattering,
I saw like some writing going on, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." Like Bobby, Frank Vincent, that's kind of a cool friend to have show up at a show. And Bobby has to completely fucking ruin the image of a friend having a big show business friend.
Yeah.
By how did you
big
put it?
Mafia actor in Hollywood. You're You're a ballsy comic, and then you ruined
I'd
it.
love to say it, but how did you put it? The scenario.
He said that you guys really made a connection.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that would suck if we were doing like an Opie and Anthony gig, and he showed up, and you guys catch me sucking him off in a hotel room.
just unexpectedly walk in and
it's like The Shining when you walk.
You're fucking blowing Frank Vincent.
The only way I can get off is if I suck fucking old dudes' cocks.
And then I said it wouldn't ruin it for me because I would expect it. Like, Bobby.
Bobby.
He's not even gay. It's just something he has to do to get rid of the memories from the foster home.
Guys, I got to do this. Back up.
Oh, yeah, guys. That's
Back
what I
up.
want to do. I got to do this.
It's not gay if you've been abused by foster parents.
You know, the funniest part is I've never talked about that on the show, and you just somehow assume it, and you're right on the money.
Oh.
When you've been abused by some dude in Lynn.
We'd understand. We're like, yeah, he's got to do that, you know. It's not like he's blowing a gay guy.
Hey, whoa. Back up. Shut the fucking door.
Whoa. Get the fuck out of my house. Oh, did he act?
Oh, he's a good actor.
He had that acting thing going on.
Yeah.
I think he'll go places.
You think?
God damn, is that funny?
Korea. Fucking
holy shit.
Could you see it? And it wasn't even one of us that brought it up.
Right.
You know, like it would be bad enough if we went, hey, Bobby, why don't you fucking suck his cock or something?
It means I was actually thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like Bobby's just goes, could you imagine if you guys walked in on me sucking Frank Vincent's cock? And we weren't even fucking anywhere near the vicinity of that planet when you came up with that one.
I tell you, because I always get, when I make friends with another man, when you make a connection, I always get messed up. I'm like, what do you want?
Where's this going?
Well, I always get weird. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm socially awkward.
So I always
well, I guess.
Fucking sickly perverse.
When you're socially awkward, fucking sucking a cock.
Good life experiences. Makes good talk for radio. Like,
what are you doing?
Different black chicks and
you don't ask.
I'm loading up.
Just let him be.
Yeah, but it's like you're a radio guy, and I'm looking at you. You're doing, and you look over there, and he looks like he's fucking selling insurance on the side.
Did I not completely carry on that conversation during when I was?
What are you doing?
With stuff. No one knows what he does.
Cords in a fucking. You got a briefcase.
I think he just launched a missile or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm playing video games.
I just assume it's important. I don't know. There's all sorts of computer equipment he's opening and and installing.
You're the type of guy that keeps those little twisty ties that come with your computer cords.
It's the only way the cords stay organized. No, actually, it's going to be...
Hold on, and before we move on, because we'll probably stay on that for about 10 minutes, Jeremy in Cleveland, go ahead.
Hey, Bobby, I just wanted to ask, man, did you call no homo in between that conversation?
Oh, sorry. No,
there was no homo said during that fucking conversation.
So homo.
So homo.
I called so homo.
He's got to do what he's got to do. He doesn't know his real parents. His real parents didn't really want him, so he's got to
cut the guy some slack.
Yeah, cut the guy slack. He's got to suck old guy cock.
Yeah, what are you doing? I had to blow a guy in a closet for a steak when I was young. What?
Hey, gotta eat.
What the hell happened?
Hey, what happened?
What did we do?
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
A sunny day on a porch. What's happening? It was hot, but not that hot. What is it? Smells like feet. What? Spongy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, boy.
Fucking awful.
What are you fucking... Are you going to another day job? What are you doing? Well, you're on the fucking radio.
Dude, we don't have...